Some of your thoughts about the game. Definitely get these score predictions in right now. I think we have a couple of quick updates. Will Anderson is warming up. He warmed up with the Crimson Tide. Looks as if the sophomore linebacker is going to play. Jalen Norman Davis and also Josh Jobe are warming up as well. Both guys missed last week, looking to play this week, so we'll definitely see those guys back. See Alabama's defense at full strength. I know a lot of Tide fans are anticipating this great matchup.
I'm ready to win. A lot to watch for. I'm just focusing on this offensive line for real. They protect Bryce Young.
I see Senator said we muted in the comments. Can't hear you, John. Yeah, there's lots to look out for the Florida Gators. Possibly playing two dual threat quarterbacks in Emory Jones, Anthony Richardson. It's going to be interesting to see how they use them against the Crimson Tide. Good thing Alabama's offense is at full strength. Matt, when you look at everything about this game, is there anything in particular that you are looking forward to watching?
Like you said, like John said, man, the offensive line I believe that's one of our weak points this year. With pressure and, getting pressure on Bryce Young is probably going to be one of the things that we really need to watch out for, coming into this game. But I believe the way to defeat that is, to get Robinson, McCullen, and Sanders, get them up started early. Get that Three Musketeer punch going on there,
Okay, yeah, and I most definitely see all of that. I definitely can see Alabama's offensive line getting tested. I think in the comments said the music is drowning us out. Or John is working through most of the technical difficulties, but previewing this game some more, taking a look at what Florida will bring to the table in terms of on the defensive side of football. Like you said, I feel they will dial up pressure against Bryce Young. If I was them, if I take a look back at the Mercer game, I would definitely dial up some pressure, try to attack Alabama's offensive line, which has not looked at its best a couple of times earlier in the season. So I definitely will attack that offensive line. I'll play zone coverage as well. Try to give Bryce Young something to read. I think they had a bit of some trouble last week when Mercer did that. So that is what I would do if I was Florida, especially on the defensive side of football. So yeah, we're almost at kickoff. Of course, you guys put in your score predictions. Who you think? Of course, I know most of you guys are gonna say Alabama's coming out on top, but what scores are you guys thinking about? So we get an opportunity to see how Will Anderson bounces back from the lower body injury. So see if he's going to come back 100%. It looks as if he is. Towards the end of this week, that's the only thing we basically heard, that he is set to go. He has continued to get better, continued to get stronger heading into this matchup with the Gators. And I think the the biggest thing about this game is going to be, I feel, on the offensive side of football for Florida. How good can they be on the offensive side of football against the Tide defense with that dual threat quarterback situation? In terms of them having those two dual threat guys, how do you think they will attack Alabama with both of those guys?
Well, in the past, Alabama has had trouble with dual threat quarterbacks. You look at Cam Newton, Johnny Manziel, and other dual threat quarterbacks, Tebow, of course. And coming to this game, like you spoke on, we need Will Anderson back in the lineup. He, good. Can't afford to lose him in this game because thinking especially with Jones coming in, off backing up,
Richardson coming in, backing up Jones.
Richardson's coming in, backing up Jones, being able to, get the ball downfield as he's been the first two games. So we need to watch the deep ball. Need some pressure up front, first and foremost. So that's what I think, man. If we can get pressure up front, keep the and protect the and keep that deep ball from hurting us, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, we have a couple of score predictions. Naomi 48-23. I think that is the consensus scoring prediction range. Everyone seems to be thinking 40-20. My prediction is 41-20. You guys can check out Stevens and Pat's predictions over at touchdownalabama.com. But I think Steven is in more of the I think he had like 38 to, I'm not sure, 38-14 I think. So he thinks it's going to be around that range. Yeah, so a lot of you guys are in that range. 51-14, Raphael, Cliff 48-24, Alabama, of course, coming out on top. So everyone is expecting that 40-20 range. When you take a look at what Alabama's offense brings to the table with that 40-point score prediction, I think everyone's looking for a lot of success out of Alabama's offense altogether when you take a look at this game.
Here we go.
The game is about to kick off. I don't think Steven is in the chat at the moment to give us the inside scoop, but he should be here soon. Yeah, Steven is usually here. The swamp looks packed. Looks like a heated environment.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be tough down there in the swamp with that crowd behind Florida.
Yeah, Alabama is receiving, of course.
Okay.
Alabama is receiving, gets the ball first. Jameson Williams will fair catch it.
All right.
You see, you need to.
Now put your mic down. Put your mic down. So you can put this on another.
All right.
Just put yours on the floor.
Put it where?
On the floor.
It's not working.
It ain't working?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
It's working.
Yeah. You got to switch it out.
Yeah. All right, in the chat, let's see. We got up in here. Coach Schmook, Senator was having, Naomi was having, Gucci Tide, Cliff Reese, Fred Turner, Bama Nola, Sean Brooklyn, Philip Meyer, Tommy Bryant. Who else we got up in here? Tobias Brookins is in here. Appreciate y'all coming hanging with us.
Yeah, I think y'all are one play in front of us. He's already talking about stage. You guys are one play in front of us.
Good job.
Yeah, a Slade tripped up a little bit there. That's what you guys were talking about.
He had some good push on that line. Look at it.
Alabama with the first down of the game. Coming out a bit conservative with the screen and a run of the middle on the first play by Brian. Yeah, I expected them to go deep early, and Jameson Williams. I think it's going to be pass interference, I think.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's pass interference. Yeah, I want to see that replay. Yeah, I think that I don't know if that was the best pass. It looks as if that pass was a bit behind Jameson Williams. It looks as if Alabama may have caught a break with that pass interference. That pass might have been a little off.
Yeah. Oh well.
All right.
We'll take it, I guess.
Had to adjust the mic.
Going with the screen, more of a conservative run game, trying to open things up. I felt that they were going to take a couple of shots early. I didn't know it was going to be like the third play of the game, but looks as if Alabama is going to be aggressive. We saw that when they played Miami. I think it was probably the same play where James Williams went down the seam of the football field. Alabama's first third down. It's gonna be 3rd and 4. Of course, I think you guys are, if you're watching the official stream on your local cable network, I think you guys are one play ahead of us. I think we got, you guys are saying we got to delay a game coming up here.
There we go. Got the score up there for you. Flag on the play.
Yeah, it was a delay of game. There's a tough environment. You know, Florida is rocking right. The Swamp is rocking right now, especially early on. Score still 0-0, of course.
Nick Saban mad. Let's go. That's what I like to see.
Let's give them more room to work.
Might say a big time pass.
Yeah, huge play. Of course, like I said, we're one play behind. I really like Bryce Young's IQ. He the way he adjusts things, you can tell that he's comfortable with audibling. Jameson Williams dangerous.
Nice first down. That was a nice quick pass right there. Got Mitchie out there. B-Rob. He gone? He was almost gone. Ah, he got hurt.
Funny, man. Yeah. Looks as if it's a.
Hope he can walk it off.
Looks as if it's a stinger sometimes.
Yeah.
And uncomfortable. Yeah.
Ooh. That look, yeah. Should be alright. Hopefully. Oh no. Bad snap. He thought he was a little taller than he was. You know, Bryce Young short out there.
He got the first touchdown. Jason Collins scored his first touchdown. Scored the first touchdown. Looks like if Alabama is going to go up
Well,
7 on the Florida Gators. What's interesting so far, Alabama did not have much trouble on that first drive. The offense is continuing to look explosive. Look a lot better than last game against Mercer, especially during this first drive. Alabama comes out, scores a touchdown. Nice
touchdown, Alabama.
ball, tried to go over the top one time. Ran on the ground a lot. And also got wide receivers in space.
Touchdown, Alabama. And also appreciate Tobias Brookins with that $10. Appreciate that. Jace McClellan with the TD. And he crunk too.
I think, like you said, they came out.
Real record.
Pressure on Young, but the screen pass and the run game really, kind of, nullified that.
Yeah. All those plays were designed to help Bryce Young open his offense up. Of course, the running game can't get pressure on the quarterback when they run the football, but of course the screen game as well, getting the ball out of Bryce Young's hands early. I think that deep ball was a nice touch. Like I said earlier, I think it was similar to the play that they ran earlier in the game against Miami in that first game of the season, basically trying to go over the top early in the game.
And I think that's something the families to focus more on is getting that deep ball back. Coming off of last season with Matt Jones, throwing the deep ball way through it. And that's what a lot of fans are looking for. And it's still yet to be seen. But we still got a lot more football to play. So.
Get close.
Shout out Gucci Tide with the $10. Round of shots for TDA. Shots or what? What you talking about? What kind of drink you talking about? Cause I'll go get it. Liquor store still open. Still open. Yeah, appreciate y'all for joining us today on the TDA watch party.
Yeah, now it's the defensive turn, of course. Like I said earlier, Will Anderson warmed up. He's ready to go. You also have Jalen Norman Davis, Josh Joe back. Keep criticizing the entire defense on display. It's going to be interesting to see how Florida comes out with their two dual threat quarterbacks who can run and make plays with their arms, of course. Like you said earlier, in the past, Alabama has had problems with mobile dual threat quarterbacks. So it's going to be interesting to see how they defend both Emory Jones and Anthony Richardson. I think CBS talked about this at the beginning of the game. I think Emory Jones and Anthony Richardson are both Florida Gators' top two rushers. So they're going to run with the quarterback. So we're going to see if they can run against Alabama's experienced, loaded, deep defensive line.
Yeah, I'm ready to see this defense for sure. Hold on, I gotta switch slides. Hold on. Alright, there we go. It wasn't a touchdown. I had to switch the slide real quick. He said Battle Rock dude. Hey, Jordan Battle, he gonna have a good year.
Now, Jordan Battle has been consistently good these last two seasons, ever since he stepped up in that starter role. Even as a freshman, he showed potential.
Yeah, for sure. Ben Hill Griffin. Christian Harris
flowing to the football. Yeah, interesting note by Cliff in the chat. Of course, yeah, Jameson Williams is one of those guys who plays all over the field. I think he even plays punt. He's playing all over the field for Crimson Tide this season. Gonna be a nice catch by Gamble from Emory Jones.
Have we seen Will?
The Gators trying to get this game established. Yeah, Will Anderson is in the game though.
Nice.
We got Emory Jones, of course, hand the ball off, doing a run the read option.
That's that play the other school was doing.
Yeah, it seems like Alabama has everyone who you expected them to have this week, like I said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And Jones with the option. That's another thing that Mercer did last week as well. They ran the option.
I was turning the wrong thing.
Yeah, it looks as if Drew Sanders wasn't expecting the option on that play. But we got Emory Jones up there. That was great protection by Florida on that play.
Yeah, he had a lot of time.
Protection. He had a good amount of time.
That boy was chilling.
Yeah, he had a lot of time back there then. Alabama's yeah. Yeah. Really 3-5-1 and Coach Schmook. Yeah, Drew Sanders was supposed to get the running back in the option, attack the quarterback. Of course, when you do that, that opens up the option wide open. Is that an onside? Offsides. That Tim Smith playing early for the Crimson Tide. And I think this is going to be a game where we see Alabama's real depth, who will play in big-time games, and who you guys you get an opportunity to see early. We see Tim Smith. I know a lot of people have been wanting to see Tim Smith get some playing time, so we see Smith early on in the game compared to him playing a little bit later in the other games earlier this season.
Yeah, a lot of people want to see Tim Smith.
Yeah, Emory Jones is throwing some good passes early, testing Alabama's secondary.
Man, this D-line, man.
Yeah, Dan Mullen is a great offensive mind, so he's going to put his guys in a good position to win. He's going to run with the quarterback. Not the best tackling in the back early on.
They're doing some really good protection.
Yeah.
For Emory Jones. Like, he had 5 Matthews hemmed up.
Now that was Henry Tortor. He gotta make contact, then wrap. Just a bad tackle. Good read on the play like he usually does. Like Henry Tortor is gonna come on a blitz offsides.
Yeah, he was ready. Raphael said, no, Gucci Ty said this is Florida's Super Bowl. Yeah. Every game, everybody that plays Bama, that's their Super Bowl. For real.
Yeah, but Emory Jones is looking really good early. He's looking really solid in the run game. Dan Mullen looks as if he's going to put him in the best position to be successful. Okay.
We got some Buffalo Wild Wings today. You know what I'm saying?
Running the ball with Emory Jones a lot. Like I said earlier, those are the Gators' top 2 rushers, Anthony Richardson and Emory Jones. They are going to run the ball with the quarterback. And the defensive line is not getting much is not getting much penetration in this game compared to the way they played the first 2 games. Nice pursuit by Christian Harris there. Ability to play in spaces, absolutely crazy, like everyone already knows. Roll Tide and rise up. I think you hit the nail on the head there. He has too much time in the pocket. Alabama's defensive line is not getting much penetration at the moment.
Yeah, not at all. Emory Jones is chilling.
I think this is the big play by Jalen Norman Davis.
See,
you guys are
chilling.
talking about. Nice coverage by Jalen Norman Davis. What a rise the Mobile, Alabama product has had over the last couple of seasons. A guy who has waited his turn, waited for his opportunity. Now he gets an opportunity to shine. He played well against Miami. Of course, he did not play last week against Mercer. Comes up and helped the Crimson Tide defend their goal line. It looks as if they're going to force a Florida Gator kick, field goal. Oh, they are going for it. Oh yeah, they call timeout. Dan Mullen is going to think about it. I would kick the field goal here. It's early. Your offense looked good. Just stall out at the end.
I'm telling you, when you're playing Alabama, you can't afford to.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Gonna eat up, man. Kyle James freaking out. Appreciate y'all being here, though.
Yeah, I'm hoping this is a good game. I'm hoping it's a more competitive game than the Crimson Tide's first 2 games. I think we will learn a lot about Alabama today. I think we have not learned a lot through these first 2 games. I think there's still a lot of questions out there, and I think we're going to get a lot of answers today, especially with Dan Mullen in the way that he can just put together an offense, to put together an offensive attack. I think he's going to test Alabama's defense like we saw that first drive. And Alabama's offense looked really good on their first drive as well. Great game plan by Bill O'Brien in my mind. Know that Bryce Young is a young quarterback going into a hostile environment. You try to establish the run game. Brian Robinson looks good early. Hit a couple of screen passes, get Bryce Young comfortable. I was a bit surprised by them going deep, hitting that deep pass early in the game, but trying to keep Florida off balance as well.
Yeah, as you can see, this D-line is looking like they're going to have a real challenge. The other games, they didn't look like that, so.
Yeah, I think also has something to do with Florida's offensive attack.
Yeah.
They're motioning guys. They're getting the ball out pretty quickly. But like you said, he did have a lot of time in the pocket. Alabama's defense line is not creating
he was chilling.
Pressure when Emory Jones dropped back.
Yeah, and that's kind of stuff makes it a good game. So if they keep it up, I don't know about these some of these score predictions.
Yeah, I expected them to take the 3 points. You have to take the 3 points. Your offense looked really good against Alabama. I would take the points here.
You said the kick is good.
Yeah, 7-3. Alabama up. Crimson Tide's offense getting an opportunity to get back on the field. Looked really good the first drive.
I didn't even mean to play that. Steven said big stop by Alabama defense in the red zone despite penalties. Need to clean that up.
Yeah. That is a big stop. Huge play by Jalen Armour Davis. Continue to try to show what he can do. Another side note about this game, a lot of NFL scouts are in attendance. I'm pretty sure I heard reports. Scouts from almost 18 NFL scouts from different teams across the NFL. So this is a great opportunity for a lot of guys to improve their draft stock. You know, we look at the Crimson Tide's entire team. A lot of guys are eligible to declare for NFL draft at the end of this season. Great opportunity, a great chance for them to make some inroads on that.
That's what's up. Yeah, this was definitely one of the biggest games of the year. They're gonna have to snap, man. It's a money game.
Yeah, Steven, we need an update on B-Rob, Brian Robinson.
Yeah. I'm sure Steven will keep his update on that once he hears something. Steven says need pressure to Emory Jones, but prior to Jalen Armour Davis and Christian Harris, both were huge.
Yeah. Christian Harris playing well in space. He always plays well in space. He's one of the best sideline linebackers in the nation. Arguably the top linebacker in the nation. So he's a guy who brings a lot to the table for the Crimson Tide.
Nick Saban Aflac commercial. How much you think he got paid for that? Probably did it for free, man. Didn't need no money.
Nick Saban trying to get his acting career off the ground. He already got one movie credit. Yeah, he was in Blindside.
Man, you know me, I'm gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat. Remember Paul Bear Bryant was in Forrest Gump too. I be forgetting that. Forrest Gump played for Bear Bryant. I'm just tuning in. It's my boy Matt right here joining us on the TDA watch party. He'll be giving his analysis and thoughts as well throughout the show. So, y'all can say what's up to Matt. We went to high school, college together. Ben Hill Griffin. Man, it's packed. No seats left.
Yeah, I know a lot of people wanted this to be a night game. I was thinking it could have been a night game. I think
That would have been live.
CBS usually, I know they do a limited amount of night games. They don't do many.
Man, had that night game at Bryant Denny, man. What it should have been. Slade out there.
McClellan in the backfield.
Slade, sneaky Slade.
Yeah, Slade is one of the more consistent wide receivers for the Crimson Tide. As Bryce Young is getting a lot of different guys involved early, specifically Slade Bolden and Jameson Williams.
Yeah, Slade, man. Slade does his job. He does his job right. Most of the time, he just does it right. You can count on him to do it. Bryce Young hand off to Jace.
Great pressure by Florida.
See, man, them offensive and defensive line looking good.
I'm trying to see where did that guy come from. I thought it was a linebacker blitz. Timed it well. He's not blocked. I'm not sure if Jaleel Billingsley was supposed to have that guy or it looked like he flashed over there. I'm not sure if he was supposed to attack that guy.
What does that mean? What does that mean, Gator fans? The crowd was doing that.
Yeah.
What that mean?
I guess it's money down, third down.
Money?
I'm guessing. Dialing up the pressure on third down, which is exactly what I would do. They rushing. They showed like they rush only 4.
Interference.
Off. Call pass interference.
About to say. That was kind of still a good job by the offensive line, though.
Yeah.
A little late, but they protected Bryce enough.
Yeah, Florida did show blitz. It looks like they were about to rush 7, but they only rushed 4.
Pass interference.
Oh yeah, but that pass was uncatchable though. I get it. Probably
He would have caught it.
He probably would have caught. He would have caught. He would have caught.
Yeah, he would have caught it.
Couldn't adjust to it. I think I think we would have saw that. Yeah, you was right on that roll tide and rise up.
Roll Tide and rise up. What's going on?
Yeah,
William Bryant.
Yeah, if that was an on time ball and he pulled that in, I think that was a pretty good pass. That was a catchable ball.
High Power TV was going on.
I'm not sure it was that. Yeah, it was behind. It was behind him.
Which one of those are Blazing Wings? I'm not trying to eat
I
that.
think it did.
See the dark color right there?
Yeah.
Dark orange.
Oh, I already ate one.
Bad throw. Yeah, bad throw by Bryce.
Well, I don't know. I probably knew if I ate one. I think it was that mango habanero. To my D's?
Yeah, the dark ones.
Put this junk back, man.
Yeah, I think Willie 351. I think you're hitting on something I talked about in the last watch part. I was wondering who was going to be the number one wide receiver, who was going to separate themselves, be that number one guy. And a lot of people said Alabama's going to do it by committee this year. Going to be a lot of different guys stepping up. But I'm still interested in seeing if it's going to be that one guy who just separates themselves from the pack. Is it going to be that guy who just is consistent and makes those big plays? I think Jameson Williams has that opportunity.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be him. And it looks like Bryce trusts him more with deep balls, too.
Yeah. I also think his speed. He just get that speed. You can get behind the. You can get behind the secondary easily and take the top off the defense.
Say nervous now. It's the first real game.
Yeah, this wasn't the first real test for the Crimson Tide. It's going to test Alabama in so many different ways. Like we've been talking about. I think a lot of you guys called in after the Mercer and the Miami game. Like, we don't know what we saw. We don't know how good Alabama is. We still have questions. They look really good, but how good are they really?
They look really good against Miami.
Bama Jeff, 79, what's up, man? Jason Hobbs, what's going on? Jason
Tobias,
Hobbs, calm down.
Great point, Tobias. I don't think Alabama is scheming for one guy. I do feel that Steve Sarkisian was trying to get Devontae Smith the football a lot of times because he was so dynamic, and obviously he won the Heisman Trophy.
William Bryant said he got a strawberry. I feel you, man.
Yeah, Jason McClellan is still in the game.
He must have did something else.
Who?
Jace.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Jason McClellan catches the ball out of the backfield, keeps his balance.
Nice.
Yo, his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is definitely one of his talents. It's going to help him at the next level. It's going to continue to help Alabama. Safety valve, of course, for a young Bryce Young.
Me and Justin was talking about earlier. Would you take B-Rob or Jace? Like, who's the better overall back? Because it's looking like Jace.
I think they're just two different backs. I think Jace is more of a complete back, which is the thing that jumped out on his high school film. He did everything. He was a complete back. One of the most complete backs I've seen at high school football level. You take a look at his huddle film. He's catching the ball out of the backfield. He's pulling away from defenders. He's running the ball tough. He's just a complete running back. Has good size. One of the more successful running backs in Texas high school football history. One of the more productive guys in terms of him having massive stat lines throughout his high school career. Gonna get John Mechie in space. The tough.
The speed on Alabama team allows them to make those little side passes and get yards. You got to burst out there. You got these fast guys.
Touchdown, Alabama. Looks like we got a touchdown. Jaleel Billingsley trying to
Touchdown,
show out in front
Alabama.
of us. He's going to show off his best performance in front of the multiple NFL scouts who are in attendance in the Swamp today. We are finally going to get to see the touchdown play. It looks like JoJo Earl is lined up behind. I would say that's Jamison Williams. I'm not sure at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, we got Jaleel Billingsley with a great out and up route.
Very nice catch, Jaleel Billingsley.
I don't think no one was covering him, but he ran an out and up.
Let's go. Appreciate Tobias, fresh out the doghouse. Jaleel Billingsley, fresh out the doghouse. Got that TD against Florida.
Nice route.
Heat.
Yeah.
That boy look like a.
Ooh, watch his feet.
That's what I'm talking about.
Whoa. Ballerina feet. Here. Great play.
Fred Flintstone going on.
Real record on the kick.
Willie 351. Billingsley is the #1 receiver. That from the outside guys though. Yeah, Billingsley is built like he's built a lot like a wide receiver.
Yeah, that I was gonna say, man. He look like a wide receiver right there. Appreciate y'all joining in. TDA Watch Party. Make sure y'all go to tdawear.com and get your merch. It's about to get cold. You see the weather is toning down up north. Y'all probably got cold weather already, but get these hoodies, long sleeves. Go to tdawear.com. 18 of them things, folk. And we got that, got 18. We do. Yeah, Steven says, I called this one, John. I said Billingsley would be Alabama's change-up player on offense. He did do that on the elimination game on the show last night. He called Jaleel Billingsley as that change-up player. They got him out there receiver style. Got that touchdown. Bama Jeff 79 said defense should tighten up now that they seen what FU wants to do. Yeah, they definitely should tighten up. Like,
Yep. I think the way if I'm Florida, it looks as if Florida at this point they are going to have to turn this into a shootout to keep up with the Crimson Tide.
yeah, for sure.
Alabama's offense is looking pretty solid. Now Florida has to try to keep the energy inside the Swamp.
Once that energy gone, that's it. Once you lose that edge, they make those defensive linemen jump outside like they've been doing. It's a wrap.
I think they made these fries last night.
Yo, that blazing.
You ate a blazing wing?
No, I ain't eat it. It's on my, I got one, but it hit my fry.
Man, look, we got some, I don't know if y'all had Buffalo Wild Wings blazing wings. Too hot for me, but we got I think 5 of them. Matt, he's like the daredevil. He be eating all that hot stuff. But Justin got a little blazing wing sauce on his fry.
Might want to get some cup for that.
Should we do the blazing wing challenge?
There you go.
Hey, Will was limping. You seen that? Look like he limping.
Yeah, he still may be a bit banged up. He doesn't look. Yeah. He doesn't look as explosive as he looked on that last play, I'll pay attention to him this play. He didn't look explosive on that last play, but maybe he was containing the edge.
Yeah.
Hey, they're gonna see a lot of that because you can't let each quarterback get loose. Everybody trying to rush in and squeeze through. You gotta be able to contain the edge, keep them in sight.
3rd and 10. It looks as if they did convert to 3rd and 10.
What in the world?
It's Nick on the ref neck.
Are you blind?
Oh, wow. Nick fired up early.
Took off that Spire headset.
Nick was fired up early. You said this one ain't working? Or?
Yeah, I don't think he just.
You can flip it up.
Yeah.
You can flip it back up. Point it up.
Top.
You flip, yeah.
Mango habanero ain't not hot. Blazing, but if you already ate a blazing, then it don't even work.
I'm not eating no blazing wing, man. I'll be done for the show. Why you hate Florida, man? You hate Florida, Auburn, Georgia?
He ate everybody.
Roll tide to that, man.
But hey, everybody.
Shoot, after a while, the whole SEC gonna be coached by former Nick Saban coaches.
Wow.
They already got what? Texas A&M, Tennessee. No, not Tennessee. They fired him.
Had him.
Now we got a pick.
Yeet.
Jalen Norman Davis.
Let's go. Jalen Armour Davis.
What a play by Jalen Norman Davis. Like we talked about the rise of
Big
waiting
play.
his turn. A feel good story.
Had some good quarterback pressure.
Oh yeah. So that pressure on the quarterbacks. That is really.
I think they dialed up the pressure. Or was it Drew Sanders?
What Drew?
What a play by Drew Sanders. What a nice
Drew,
way to fire off of the football.
Drew been beasting since.
Yeah, he played solid really good against Mercer.
That's what we like, man. If you gotta pick up slack.
Yeah, Willie
come
351. You did call it. You did say it was gonna be a bad drive by Jones.
I'm gonna have to give me a Drew Sanders jersey, man.
And yeah, B. Rob is back in the game.
All right.
Said it was a penalty.
Yeah, looks like his old self. Downhill running back.
Straight power. Like them old school Bama running back.
Right.
Oh, smell. It's a blazing wing.
I think you got some water over there in the fridge. You want me to grab it for you?
Yeah, man.
You got to eat that with
I ate a blazing wing. Oh my gosh.
Now I think the conversation becomes: for next drive, are we going to see Anthony Richardson step in for the Florida Gators?
Appreciate it. Man, them things hot, man.
Yeah.
I put it like this: though after the interception, I still think you give Jones a second go at it. You switch quarterbacks now. Now you got to get him adjusted to the game, and it's just gonna cause more problems than help. Or, hey, they are good. Both are amazing quarterbacks. He could just have a breakout play, give them what they need as far as motivation. So,
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I definitely.
one or two ways.
Yeah, most definitely.
Cameron Latou out there.
Yeah, Cameron Latou at inline tight end.
Man, Bryce Young looks so small. Yeet. Mechie.
Too fast.
Moving the ball down the field. I wonder if we're going to see some deep ball.
This one. Here we gonna be hold off. Let me like. Yeah, nice way for B-Rob. You call it. Nice way to B-Rob pick up the blitz,
Jamison.
giving the Jameson Williams in space.
Get off me, boy.
Yeah, great play by Brian Robinson, meeting the pressure in the hole.
Man, host call, ain't it?
No.
I'm trying to drag him down the field.
It's on the horse collar. They lean back. They got to go backwards. Yeah. Is he going? It could be pass interference. It looks like they're gonna let him get away with hand fighting on that play for Slade.
Look like B-Rob scored a touchdown.
Yeah, Brian Robinson comes in and score. Yeah. Alabama rolling early.
Go B-Rob with the TD. See my score prediction changing now. Well, my prediction.
Yeah. This is looks as if Alabama may run away with this one. I think everyone's predictions should stand tall. I think.
I'm looking at them like 56 to 7s now. I don't know. Cause I was like, no, I don't think they're gonna blow them out like that. But I appreciate Tobias. Tobias is donating every touchdown. Appreciate that love. You might go broke.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You might go broke today.
Bama about to run the score up. He said, B-Rob, how can you not love my boy?
Yeah, I think that touchdown might have been the dagger in the swamp. I think the momentum is definitely out of the crowd now.
Gucci Ty wanted to take shots. Man,
Really depends on how Florida responds.
man, 20-3.
Yeah, the crowd
First
definitely.
quarter?
Yeah, the crowd ain't in it.
Nobody.
Yeah, the crowd ain't in it.
I don't think. Well, maybe some people. I
don't
didn't
think
expect
the crowd
it.
in it. Y'all, I didn't expect Alabama to jump out. I expect the Gators offense to have a little bit more success early.
20-3, man.
But Alabama's offense has
21-3, my bad.
has played really well since that first drive.
Yeah, man. Shout out Willie351 at $2. He said, "I'm on to you, Tobias Bergen. I'm with you." Appreciate that. We up in here. TDA watch party with special guest Matt right here. We are live. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Bama is up 21-3 in the first quarter. I didn't expect it. I don't know if it's unexpected, but I did not expect that. I thought the first half was going to be really competitive. And then the second half, it might, change up. But it's looking like Mercer played better than this. But they're not playing bad. It's just Bama's playing better. Bama's getting more stuff done on offense.
Yeah, you can even look on Florida sideline. It was more guys jumping with towels in the hand early on in the game.
Yeah. They was crunk doing all that. ain't nothing but blue and orange.
But I
in
put
the
it like
crowd.
this, man. Florida, they still have a good ball club, and like I said, man, both their quarterbacks are amazing. Dan Mullen, like you said, is an amazing offensive mind.
Yeah.
If he can just dial up one score right here in the beginning of the second quarter, that could shift, give them some momentum to continue the game, and at least play from a 2-score game instead of a 3-score.
Yeah, it will change things up if they can get something done.
Yeah, so in other words, this drive could be the game. This drive could have huge impact on the game.
But shout out to Coach Smook with the $2. I got some analysis at the end of the quarter. We're gonna take some calls at halftime.
No, not playing like that.
So you can call in at halftime. Man, tackle him, man.
It looks like he was trying to go for the football.
Yeah, we'll be taking calls at halftime. We'll take calls at the end, post-game call in. So yeah, make sure you call in at halftime.
Yeah, Emory Jones looked really good on the first drive. Since then, not much success.
Getting pressure.
Come on, man.
You better start sliding.
DJ Dale got up in there.
Willie 351. These last $2. Tribute to Johnny Taylor.
We last $2. Man, if I was Dan Mullen, I'd be rocking some J's, man. He's sponsored by Jordan. He probably got some on. I don't know.
Man,
And they get those them PEs, those special school Jordans. It'd be super fire.
Yeah. Florida is sponsored by Jordan, of course. Yeah, I think as far as Dan Mullen trying to get them started, that is what worked early on in the first drive. I don't think they did it since the first drive. A lot of those design QB runs and options, I think you got to mix those in, and I think that will keep Alabama's defense off balance. Seemed like they had the most success when they did their drive of that.
Yeah. Man, get this blazing wing out of here, man. Can't eat that. That one bite still got me messed up.
Just get some French fries and ranch.
No, I'm straight. I can't eat that.
So I know that first one too. You got to me.
It's not enjoyable. It's like it's not. You're not eating food at that point.
The thing with
Just
the
hot.
hot stuff, you just gotta eat it more. Like
Yeah.
it got a good taste to it, but for some people that don't eat hot stuff, all they feel is that heat. That's all they can focus on. The taste, and then everything else goes out of the window.
What taste?
But yeah, like I said, man, just eat. Get some French fries and some ranch. You'll be all right.
I'm straight. I had one bite. It went away now. Said that Justin brother. No, that's my boy Matt, man.
Well, hey, it used to be hotter than what it is now. Their blazing sauce.
Yeah.
Their blazing sauce is way hotter than what it is now. So
Maybe the
Used to be.
I don't know, cause back then if I took that bite, we'd been over with.
Yeah.
Where they stopped the stream.
yep.
The blazing got a good taste to it. Like it got a good flavor to it, but
What
I think
flavor?
the afterburn is what really hot.
Yeah, you're right.
You got a taste when you first taste it, but that aftertaste is.
It does have a taste. It just you can't after the taste. After
Yeah.
you taste it, then the burn comes. You forget
Yeah.
about how it tastes.
Yeah,
It's just hot.
yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Hey, they got to get paid. They got these commercials going. We up in here, though. Hey, make sure y'all get that app. The TDA app. Make sure you download that. The links are in the description. You can get all Alabama football news, notes, and information, all the updates straight to your phone. Notifications pop up. You'll know before all your friends. Like, how did you know that? I got the TDA app. Get it. It's free. Go download that. Sway.
No, I think it's touchdown Alabama. Yeah, you got TD Ameritrade.
Young Sway swear Justin look like Ray Allen.
I get that a lot. I got that a lot.
Young
Especially
Sway
growing
from the
up.
Bay.
When I had a haircut, when my haircut was cut low. Yeah.
Yeah, TDA app. He got the app. We all got the app. Yeah, I seen an old process show the
When I
other
had a
day.
haircut?
Your hair was low. Your head shaped like a like a jelly bean.
Yeah.
No, it's just a little different because you
Yeah,
had
yeah.
the fro for a minute. Brad Nessler and the Gary Danielson. Why people don't like Gary Danielson?
Yeah,
He should be saying certain stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people like Gary Danielson. I think, like, doing every broadcast, I think, like, at halftime, it's usually some company will put out a story with a link of tweets of people just talking about Gary Danielson, and it's him commentating the game.
Yeah, a lot of people do not like Gary Danielson.
Once y'all able to get this show onto the app, then y'all be in business there.
I don't have a problem with Gary.
Yeah.
I think he said something one time that was like, "What you talking about?" But it's nothing to hate. I think mostly he does a good job. I think I got used to his voice too. I'm just used to it. He was saying that
Florida looks at the Gators looks as if they're picking up some momentum this drive, mixing it up, quarterback runs, putting guys in motion, trying to get the numbers game to their advantage, trying to keep Alabama's defense off balance, which is something they went away from after they were really successful on the first drive. I don't know why.
William Bryan said, "Can we throw them twos up for a second quarter?"
It almost got blew up in the back.
The twos don't look as cool as fourth quarter though. He said those H's like
Anderson with a great play in space,
have to do
which is something we don't. I know a lot of people talk about his ability to rush off the edge. Great
pressure.
That was some good pressure by Alabama, but also Emory Jones' offensive line did a great job picking up the blitz. Jordan Battle actually came on a blitz play. Yeah, Jordan Battle came on the blitz. And Henry Toa.
So he got a man.
Big Field got him.
He got killed at the line.
Talking about an underrated guy, Fedarian Mathis may be the most underrated player in the country.
He's always faster than I think he is.
Right.
Every time I see him do something,
Yeah.
he's faster than
I see Tim Smith and Chris Broswell are in the game.
Chris Bradwell to go.
Starting to see some of Alabama's depth start to show.
That was 3 and out.
Well, we saw Tim Smith early on as well. I thought this may not be a game where we see Alabama's second and third team, but
see, I don't know if they're gonna put like Paul Tyson in. I don't know about that, but I guess we got to see.
I mean,
but we'll probably see some other second strings in different positions. Paul Tyson, I don't know. But they whipping them like this, you might see.
If Florida going for it on 4th and 3.
Trying to get that first down.
Yep.
Delay a game. What
I
are they
think
doing?
they're going to punt it.
trying to get him to jump again.
Dan Mullen tripping. You seen that? Look like he was limping. Will Anderson.
Yeah, I need to pay more attention to him. Like the time I did see him, he did not look 100%, but he looks he still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
As long as he's getting to the ball carrier.
Did y'all see that, or is it just me? It looked like he was limping a little bit. Steven Smith says Gators going for it on 4th down. Dan Mullen, what are you gonna do? Oh, they already did it.
I see.
Nothing. Well, he's probably seeing the play right now. What about to happen?
Yeah, they got the timeout.
Or are they gonna punt?
ESPN.
Or is he saying they're going for it again?
I think Steven was referring to before the timeout.
Yeah. Kevin Compton, what's going on?
Tobias with a good update. Clemson 7, Georgia Tech 0. 4 minutes left in the second. Yeah, if Clemson takes another loss, it's going to be hard for them to get into the college football playoffs. Even with the ACC championship, that is going to be very interesting. Oh,
We are in here. TDA watch party.
Back to that Clemson thing. I think, well, it's a good loss against Georgia. Georgia being the number 2 team in the country, and the powerhouse that they're are looking to beat. But then you got to put it like this: if who's left on their schedule? Nobody to really say, hey, well, they're a really good team. So we put it like this: if they do take another loss, then they're out. And I still think it's going to be hard for them to get in. Either way it goes, especially if Oregon goes on to be undefeated. You still got Florida and Georgia. We're probably gonna count Florida out right here against Alabama. But if they can come back and win against Georgia in the regular season to put them into the SEC championship, they might have a chance as well. So you just got to see, play it by ear. But I think Clemson chances are dead. They don't look look like they normally look on regular seasons and things like that. So
Yeah,
they can't take another loss, and it's hard, especially Georgia Tech loss. That is going to be a bad loss. But going back to Alabama, that was
Nice
the
block.
fourth down play. We see Brian Branch coming on a blitz. What a play by Branch! Like that is what I want to see out of Alabama's defensive backs. A lot of people compare Malachi Moore to Minkah Fitzpatrick. A lot of people compare Brian Branch to a guy who can be similar to Minkah Fitzpatrick as well. But I think that is what separated Minkah in my mind: his ability to blitz, make plays in the backfield as a safety.
yeah.
How about Jordan Battle, man, being the safety? You see him being another Mark Barron.
Yeah, he's definitely a big body, aggressive, hard-hitting safety. See, yeah, I might try to eat this blazing wing.
Justin's doing the blazing wing challenge. Justin is about to eat a blazing wing from Buffalo Wild
They call
Wings.
it intentional grounding on that.
It's gonna mess you up, man.
Did they call? I was wondering where they're going to call intentional grounding, but I thought if I'm not mistaken, I thought Trayshawn Holden was in the vicinity, but because he's a little bit up the field.
I mean, he did ground that joint though.
Yeah, he was grounded. Yeah.
Last, it's crazy.
After this play, I'm gonna ask a question. I have an interesting question. I don't know. I have to go back and look at film. I'm not sure. Pass the 10 for JoJo Earl, but maybe you might know, John. Has Bryce Young thrown a pass that should have been intercepted this year? I don't think he has.
I don't know. Not like anything super obvious. I don't think.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I think that's really impressive. The way he has been able to keep the ball out of trouble. He's fumbled the ball, but when passing the ball, he has made safe passes.
Yeah, with Bryce, it's like if he has time to throw,
Yeah,
he's gonna make a good throw.
He puts the ball where only his guy is going to get it. It's gonna be his guy or incompletion.
Yeah, his struggle is just being able to get to throw.
Although there was a great play by Florida's defense, great play by Bryce Young, sensing the pressure, feeling the pressure without even looking at it. He knew the pressure was coming from the right. His pocket presence is really incredible for a guy his age. Like he feels that pressure.
Yeah. Because for real, last year, Mac Jones was throwing a lot of passes that should have been intercepted. He threw a lot of them like that. But he knew Smitty and all them could catch him. But Bryce
James
hasn't thrown
Burnip
any crazy
with
thing
the
like
punt.
that. James Burnip.
He had Diggo Jameson Williams again.
James
Yeah,
Burnip.
Jameson Williams and Jace McClellan are playing everywhere. Yeah, I think they play kickoff, punt, offense.
Headset coming off. James Burnip.
Tobias, man, missed the opportunity to shut the game down completely. Yeah, like Matt said earlier, that drive, Florida's drive before that could have been a game-changing drive. Of course, Alabama got stopped Florida on 4th down. If Alabama was able to score, the game most likely would have been over. But the game still looks to be in play, and of course, the Gators get the ball back. I think that's something to keep in mind.
Yep. Still got 11 minutes, so we'll see.
Yeah. You try. I think we're wrenching to be alright.
Blazing Wing, Justin Smith.
No.
He said no.
You right.
He thought it was gonna be cool with ranch. No.
You described it perfectly, John. It got a good taste, but once you get past,
It goes away.
once it burns, it's over.
Now you just dealing with the heat.
Yo, it's so hot, make you sit back and think about your decision.
Yeah. He's like, dang, okay. How long is this gonna be? Man, I gotta talk.
You can sweat.
And he ain't got no drink. But it was hot. It wasn't that hot, but it was hot. Matt Kraft said, what's up? Matt Kraft said alcohol abuse is spilling your drink. It's alcohol abuse. Are there any turtles in the chat? AYAT. We are back. Emory Jones back out there.
Oh, yeah, new defensive line, I think. Way to close it up.
Man, Drew Sanders is beasting, man.
Yo.
Willie 351. Drew Sanders is beasting. Look at the crowd, man. They are dead. This Florida versus Bama. They well, somebody got hurt, but still, they're just the energy has definitely changed in the crowd over the course of the game. Hey, they got on Jays, Team Jordans or something.
Yeah. That's one thing Florida could not afford injuries to the offensive line. Ooh.
Yo, that blazing wing ain't her joke, yo. Whoa, man. Never again.
I usually just get a cup of sauce, dip it, just get a little bit of it.
Nah.
Is that a cup right there? National champions.
So.
What is it?
Talking about the national championship cup.
Yeah, I think it's decoration. Bro.
Yeah, man, he's smacking. Ate one bite of the blazing wing, took him out the game. Took him out.
Yo, I would not recommend blazing wing from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Man, shout out. TDA watch party. We still up in here, man.
Right.
That's what I was saying before. Like, Bama is too good. Like, I don't know if we're gonna actually have a challenging game this season with Bama.
But it's gonna have to be a team that can score a lot of points. Obvious, so you have to look at programs like Ole Miss. I think that's the game a lot of people have circled. And
I'm thinking
also,
Ole Miss.
I know Alabama fans hate Auburn. Auburn is a devil, but I think tonight we get to see how good Auburn is tonight against Penn State.
Yeah, they haven't played nobody. Appalachian State and Alabama State, but with Auburn, I just think nothing matters with what happened before the game or nothing. Auburn just is own game. The Iron Bowl just is own game.
Yeah.
No matter how many 5 stars you got, anything can happen.
Yeah,
it's a weird game.
It's just one of those rivalries. Rutgers thrown out the window.
I mean, Auburn has to have some sort of team for it to be that game because we seen what Jalen Hurts did to them the second year at Alabama.
Yeah,
because he lost his first year and they went to the national championship one, but that second go around they completely destroyed them.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's Tua. My bad.
But it's like, even with Ole Miss, I thought this game was gonna be something different, but they might just blow Ole Miss out. How things are looking. You never know.
I think we're gonna see Will Anderson's speed coming off the edge.
Ooh, there it is.
Great play by Will.
Man, he's so
thank you
fast
for the heads up.
Off the line, man.
Tobias.
He got some rocket boosters. QBs to beat Alabama since 15.
Yeah, interesting. That's a very interesting stat.
Look at that.
Jarrett Stidham.
Then no interception. Yeah, that's a very interesting stat.
Yeah. So they're saying if they get intercepted, the game's over.
Yeah, they already got interception. Running the option. Nice way to read the option here at Toa.
Let's go.
Nice way to play the quarterback. Nice way to play the running back. Who was Drew Sanders playing the quarterback? I think it was.
I didn't even see.
I think Drew. Nah, it was. Well, here Toa, he just played it himself. He played a nice way to play it.
Drew Sanders was there though.
He was, but he was a little back.
Yeah, Toa did it himself. Played the option excellent.
That boy Jersey dirty. That's what I'm talking about. Get down and dirty on him.
Dan Mullen ain't playing around. Oh no, okay, he about to punt.
yeah.
Man, Drew Sanders is locked in on the quarterback, man.
Slade Bolden still back deep.
I was gonna say, please don't run that. $21-3.
Hey.
Yeah, the scoring has slowed down a bit.
Yeah, I'm interested to see like this second half how it's gonna go. I mean, can Florida get better tempo? Like, from here,
it may be it may be time to think about switching quarterbacks.
They probably just need one.
I don't know how they would do it, but it may be time to think about it at least, especially if they get another stop. But Emory Jones hasn't looked bad though. He hasn't made any bad decisions. It isn't his fault that their drives are stalling out.
They just need one score.
And that's one thing I was telling you now. Switching up quarterbacks at this point in the game, you're down 21-3. It's still, kind of early in the second quarter. And if you switch up quarterbacks now you got a fresh new quarterback out there that got to get accustomed to the game. And you're playing Alabama, so but that could hurt you, could help you. But then you got to think both they play similar play styles. But good thing about Jones, he isn't, like you said, he isn't making any bad mistakes. He just had that one interception that got away from him due to the pressure, and Bama player was just happened to be right there in the right spot at the right time to get it. So switching up, it can go either way.
I don't think that switch up works as good on Bama because they get adjusted so quick. It's not gonna trick them like that.
They definitely gotta switch up the tempo. I have to keep the quarterback design runs a part of the game.
And shout out to Coach Smook for that $2. He said, "These my last $2." Appreciate you. How much time left?
9 minutes and
9 minutes.
15 seconds in a second.
I think it's around that time. 9:41.
Cut off all 30 seconds.
Put this number. We got the number on the screen. We're gonna take calls during halftime, so you can call in, give your thoughts, what you think so far, and what you think is gonna happen in the second half.
It looks as if Alabama may run the ball a bit more this drive. When you think about it, the drives that have stalled out for Alabama, the passing game, of course, penalties put Alabama behind the 8 ball in terms of behind the chains, so they had to pass the ball a bit more, but they may have more of a balanced attack moving forward there.
I really love how Bryce Young is so composed.
I think they're gonna run here a lot more. I wonder what happened on that play with Bryce. The ball was he pressured?
I need to see what happened to him.
He just bad throw.
I'm trying to see.
He had to get pressure. I know he ain't.
There was no pressure. That was just a bad throw.
Did he tip the ball?
No. If he tipped, it wouldn't have went in that direction.
Dang.
I think that was just wasn't the best throw by Bryce.
He must have sneezed or something.
Are they gonna rush the 5? We only rushed 3. Number 7, and Bryce Young going deep. What? Did John Mechie drop the football? Great pass by Bryce on the run, keeping his eyes downfield. Number 7 looked like as if he was doing the quarter. It looked as if he was containing the quarterback.
I think he swatted it.
I can't. I don't know what happened. Great step up. Number 7 was quarterback contain. That was a great pass. He might have tipped it. Number 5 might have tipped it.
Nope.
No, that was a great pass.
A little of his left hand.
Mechie should have pulled that one in.
Yeah.
They can't afford to lose him.
Great pass by Bryce.
They rocking them J's.
This game has hit a bit of a standstill in terms of scoring.
Yeah, Florida's defense is
so I definitely keep Emory Jones in now, especially if we got a 3 and out.
Second straight 3 and out. Florida defense stepping up, trying to keep them from scoring. If they get a touchdown up in here, that will bring the game back. They'll just be down 21-10.
James Burnip on the punt.
I think we may have run into the kicker.
James Burnip.
He's been solid. He's just been solid.
James Burnip?
Yeah, he's just been solid.
Man, they think they so fresh with them J's. Them
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Willie 3-5-1. I thought Bryce had an opportunity to run that last pass he threw too. Yeah, I thought he had an opportunity there. I thought he had space to run.
You know he don't like to run, man.
He's definitely a pass first quarterback.
Jalen Milroe would have ran it. He do. Jalen Milroe didn't throw, did he?
They only ran them
Straight running. Coach Smoot said that was a crazy play. Let's
Probably
see.
this play.
Jalen Armour Davis. Dang, man.
Keon Zipper, I think.
I couldn't get that quick enough.
Great play design by Dan Mullen. I think that was a screen. Was it a screen? No, it wasn't a screen. It wasn't a screen.
Slade bounce. I mean, not Slade.
Yeah, Zipper is definitely one of the more talented tight ends in this SEC. I really like the way he play. Look like
Going for
Job
the
is going to
pass
go for a good play on this play. Yo, Job has been quiet. Well, he didn't play last game, but guess that's why he has been quiet. He was a bit quiet in that Miami game.
Yeah, he's been quiet. Steven predicted him to be the defensive back with the best performance in this game.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see.
Well, he took the first step with that play. Nice way to jump the route.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think he's gonna be quiet this game too. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. A lot of the DBs have been, equally just doing their job. Nothing real flashy.
I think this defensive back group has been playing really solid.
Yeah,
That is why Florida has not had success today. They got time. They got time to pass the ball, but ain't nobody open.
They're not gonna show up, but
Ain't nobody open. But that was a bad pass by Emory Jones. I'm not sure. Yeah, that would been a difficult catch.
Well, yeah. He had to
catch.
lean. He had to stretch his whole body out. That was a bad pass.
Bring it out.
Man, it's crazy. Like Bama just racked them points up, and now Florida's playing how they should have been playing before they did all that.
Yo, high power TV. He said they booing Jones.
You can't boo your team, man. It's just the second quarter.
Jones ripping it.
Oh, he ain't touch him.
Oh,
Man.
come on, man.
I need to see the replay.
And he probably know he did something. That's why he went.
Yeah, I got to see the play,
Try
man.
to back up.
Job is really aggressive now. He has had a pass of being really aggressive, so I got to see the play.
Yeah, let's see what he did.
Yeah, that's pass interference. it's not a bad pass interference.
It just went too long.
It's not really a bad pass interference. It just looks worse than what it is.
Yeah.
It's not really bad.
They both tied each other up.
Yeah, that's a solid call. It wasn't it wasn't a horrible pass interference. You can't touch that man before you get the football.
Yeah. It was too close to the pass getting to him.
Yeah.
They was still
the ball
wrapping
wasn't there
up.
yet.
All right, well, let's see what they gonna do.
I think that's the first time they took a shot.
Yeah, one of the few times.
What a play! What a nice run! Nice run!
Oh, wow.
Nice run by the Gators. 10-21. Like score's gonna be 10-21.
Caught them sleeping.
Yo, this looks a lot like the SEC championship game. Alabama jumped out early, and eventually Florida closed the gap. Then lost by 6 points. Alabama was on fire early.
Yep, caught them sleeping. Caught that middle wide open.
Yeah, the front was sleep.
Now the score looks a lot better for them.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, yeah, it was. I was about to say it may not have been a score, but he was on top of the defender.
What was your prediction again, Senator?
He missed.
Oh, they missed the. They missed the
Extra point.
extra point.
How you gonna miss the extra point? Hey, Bama used to be like that though. Like, why do you keep missing extra points? But we got my boy Will Reichert up in here now.
Malachi Moore didn't push him. We wouldn't have had that extra momentum. We were still going backwards.
Man, it's all good, man. Naomi said they're cheating.
Who said that? He said somebody cheated.
Naomi said the refs cheating.
They talking about the pass interference call.
I mean, that was pass interference, man. You can't really let that one go. Now, if that happened a little before the ball got to him, they probably would let it go.
Yeah.
Because he was doing it to him first.
Yeah.
But it's all good. We up in here. TDA watch party. We got our special guest Matt right here on today, giving us his thoughts and analysis as well. Steven Smith is at the game in the swamp right now, getting that game coverage. So TDA is everywhere. We're getting you coverage from everywhere. Joe gets beat a lot. Gets beat a lot. You just want.
No. It was that wild though.
It go away after a while.
Yeah, it's a long it's a slow burn.
Like I said, the original salt that jump lasted. Had a lasting.
I remember back in the day. Yeah, I tried the sauce. Like
Jameson Williams get a kick or to get an opportunity to return a kick. You don't really see that too much.
Yeah. I mean, we had Waddle.
I remember they had Trent Richardson returning kicks. No, they had Trent Richardson on kickoff coverage, going down to make the tackle.
Yeah. Alabama likes to do that. I think it's a thing for Nick Saban. Of course, he wants his best player on kickoff.
Right.
I see. Yeah. Those can be game changers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, let's see how Alabama adjusts.
Yeah, the last two drives have not been the best for the Crimson Tide. I think they're going to try to run the ball a bit more here. Use some clock, but I think they still want to work up the field.
And I had some blazing wing sauce on that fry. Dang.
Yeah, fly. Here we got Bryce Young dropping back. Gonna get sacked. Chris Owens once again. I think it was that Chris Owens. I'm not sure.
Dang.
Yeah,
They had him protected at first, but they.
Yeah, I think that's
got
yeah. He got. Yeah. He had some.
A couple guys got free.
Yeah. Almost looked like hit him in the helmet though. You know, wishing for the best.
Said it was another 3 and out.
Yeah, I see a lot of you guys are having concerns over the play calling, which is one of the things I said. I think Florida, like, they're in the zone. Obviously, they're not playing man; they are playing zone. And I felt, they played zone. They were everywhere.
I don't think he had nowhere to go.
Yeah, they were there. But the thing is, I said, like, the play calling is going to be what Alabama relies on in terms of beating that zone, because even though Mercer did not stop Alabama, but they slowed down Alabama's offense early last game by playing zone. Yeah, I don't think Bryce Young is holding the ball too long. I don't think anyone is open. Good play by Jamison Williams.
Almost did a split.
Him and Jace McClellan. I think they're the Gunners.
Right.
I think they're the Gunners, though.
They was down there. Like, I don't even know why I tried to run it.
Why they could just call fair catch? He could have got injured like that.
Who? No, yeah.
He should have waited. Look at him.
Alright. Total yards 10. That don't look good at all.
I know Alabama fans aren't used to seeing this. Especially from last year.
He got to run with the quarterback.
They have outplayed him in yards in the second quarter.
Yeah, Tobias, there has been some incompletions, some drop passes, some bad throws by Bryce as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a combination of all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Florida definitely got the rushing.
Yeah,
Florida is moving down the field.
Yeah, they moving on the field. That offensive line once again holding up really good.
Phillips said how Bama looks. Bama is not winning a natty. Georgia coming for. See, when Bama do anything wrong, they say it's over with.
They ain't doing it this year.
He definitely got all day.
Almost had that ball out.
The defensive line the defensive line is not providing any pressure at the moment.
Yeah. I think, man, you got to understand these other teams, they're coming to play hard and they practice hard.
Yeah, he has all day.
Oh, there we go.
It's a sack. It was a sack. Great pressure.
Tim Smith out there.
I mean, decent pressure, but they collapsed the pocket more. So
they're gonna need a refresher from their locker room talk. I think they got a little. The energy went a little down.
They seen that 21-3 and got complacent.
Yeah, and that's why Saban be snapping like after games they blow people out and they slacking in practice. You can't get like that.
Keep that foot on the
Because you'll do it in the game once you think you did something. And Florida, this is a bigger game to them.
And Florida still is a talented squad. Like they're number 11 in the nation. They talented.
Yeah.
Holding?
Yeah, there was a holding, but I think they called it. You held his jersey. That's like the worst holding.
They will be taking calls shortly.
Yeah.
We'll be taking calls shortly. Ooh. Boy, head hit the ground.
And that tackle wasn't even worth it. That tackle wasn't even worth it.
That was a bad hit. Lucky to get up from that.
Drew Sanders did something. Man, Drew Sanders is beasting, man. Like, Drew Sanders going in this year.
Henry To'oTo'o coming on a blitz. Drew Sanders playing in space.
Yo.
Yeah, I think that is where he is at his best, in space. When he's able to play with the field around him. Like I said, he played standing up in high school. He was a linebacker. He played tight end. He played wide receiver. He's at his best when he's playing in open space.
Right.
He can fly around the football field.
Man, it's crazy because
he can get between those offensive linemen and get to the quarterback as well. So.
And I still think they're not really keeping an eye on him, just because of how he looks. Like he kind of
they're focused on that Will Anderson.
Yeah. He kind of looks like he's one of those players who not gonna do much.
But
he still looks like that to me.
The thing about Will Anderson, he is a beast. Like he got a great build as well.
There we go.
They both help each other out really well when they play together as outside linebackers, because you have Drew Sanders. He drop backs and coverage way more than Will Anderson does.
Yeah. It's too many people. They are deep.
Yeah, those two outside linebackers and Will Anderson and Drew Sanders are really special. You have JoJo Earl back returning the punt. Yeah, Joe. Oh, he gonna
Yeah, fair catch that.
try to catch it.
Seeing all them blue jerseys hit it.
All right.
Yeah, I see. Coach Smook. Let's run the ball and get into the half. Let the defense come out and set the tone. Yeah, I can see that. I can see them. Like you said, yeah, definitely. It's 35 seconds left.
I'll take a shot down the field.
Yeah, we're in the watch party. You can call in now.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna take a shot down the field. I don't think they take a shot down the field. They haven't been successful. They haven't been successful enough. Like if Mac Jones was quarterback and the way he played in some of those games last season, I'm going deep. But he's in shotgun, so he might.
We are in the last 35 seconds right now. But you can go ahead and call in if you want to give your opinions and thoughts on anything. Halftime. You can call in and give that opinion. It is 205-448-1358. And we'll be taking your calls through halftime. And we will still be here chilling, hanging with you through halftime. We got Senador on the line. 1 second.
Get your mic.
Yeah, it's on you. Go ahead, Senador.
Hey, how's it going, Senador?
What's going on, Justin? How y'all boys doing, man?
We're doing good. Of course, watching a great game. Crimson Tide and Florida Gators.
Hello?
Really competitive matchup in the first half.
Yo, Senador.
I can't hear. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, man. I told y'all, man. I told everybody Wednesday. I felt like Florida, they gonna have enough schematic mix-up and enough talent to give us a game for at least a half. So for us to jump out in the first quarter like we did, as a head coach and as an experienced head coach in the NFL, y'all got to think Bill O'Brien is trying to see what type of looks he can get the defense to move into on his fourth and fifth options. So if we have to go to them late in the game, he knows how to counter them. Everybody's tripping on, Bryce missed this pass or this person dropped that pass. Well, if you think about it, Bill O'Brien hasn't pushed that defense to move much. He hasn't. The pre-snap movement, we've seen it early in the game. We jumped out to an early lead, but the last 3 drives, we didn't see a lot of pre-snap movement. So we're trying to see how can we counteract when we don't need to implement pre-snap movement. So offensively, I think we're set. The run game, we've only ran the ball 6 times the last 3 drives. That's not normal Bama football. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like we're kind of testing the waters with the space that we have, knowing that our defense is really holding it down. I think Pete Golden pulled back on the pressure a little bit to kind of figure out where Emory Jones' head at was with the RPO, his tendencies and stuff like that, to see if we could force Dan Mullen into, a choke move and put an AR-15 in. So, I feel like it's a lot of things going on. It's a chess match early in the game. And as a fan, I can see where the fans get frustrated, but as a football coach and an experienced football player that has a little bit, I got experience under my belt, I know exactly what's going on. And I guarantee you, second half, with the defense coming out first, everybody talk about momentum, I guarantee you Pete Golden will dial up a 5-man and a 6-man pressure right off the bat. We're going 0 coverage within the first 4 plays. If they don't bust one on the first play, if they don't bust a big play on the first play, I guarantee you we will go 0 coverage, and we will see Emory Jones make a quick mistake. It will result either in a sack, sack fumble or he gonna throw a ragged pass, some crazy pass out of bounds, and it's gonna give our defense momentum. But fans, stay calm, man. We up. We still up. Like, we really controlling the game. I feel like we could take the deep shot anytime. Bryce Young could force a deep shot and give Jameson Williams a 50-50 ball at any time. But why do it so early when you up by 2 touchdowns, 2.5 scores? You know, it doesn't make sense. So discipline, trust in the process is implemented not just before the game, not in practices, not in off season, but during the game. Trust the process. The missed assignments, they haven't even exposed our missed assignments yet. You know, so that's good on our chance as far as defensively. That's good on us because now we can go in and we can tell Joe, hey, you know, when he does this release, you know, I forget the receiver he's guarding on that side, but that guy got the same release like 4 plays in a row, same release, and he shows his route early in his steps, so early in his tree. So it's like it's one of those things, man. I'm just enjoying seeing our defense communicating. That stadium is loud. Our offensive line is communicating. That stadium is loud. 3-4 penalties, I think, total for the team. I think we right where we need to be in order to pull away. And I'm sticking with my score, 58-18. I mean 56-18.
Yeah, thank you for the call, Senator. I agree with a lot with what you said, especially taking a look back at some of the drives where Alabama's offense stalled out. They were passing a bit more than usual, especially comparing to what they did earlier in the game where they were more balanced. Of course, coming out, running the football, Brian Robinson, running the football with Jace McClellan, giving the football to Jace McClellan out of the backfield, throwing some screen passes to get Bryce Young more comfortable. So I definitely agree with you in terms of Alabama's offense trying to test out a couple of different things when they looked as if they were in a comfortable lead at one point with the score being 21-3 with them having the football in their hands. Looked like they were going to establish some drives.
Yeah. And that's why we got William Brown. We had him on there. He hung up. Yeah, what are y'all thoughts on this first half? Or Matt, what's your thoughts on this first half and what's to come in the second half? What needs to happen in the second half?
Well, in the second half, as far as defensive wise, you know, they keep doing what they're doing. They're getting pressure on the quarterback. They need to make sure they finish up on those tackles, that those grabs and everything that they get on Jones in the backfield, and he's able to escape them because he's good. But they need to focus on finishing it off in the backfield instead of letting them, you know, get back to the line of scrimmage, get 1 or 2 yards, you know, making them have to scramble and stuff like that. But they're pretty much containing the passing game, you know, is pretty much, you know, intact. We need to work on that, you know, work on that run game and slow that down. You know, because they caught us sleeping on that touchdown run. You know, how they was always running to the outsides and caught everybody on that that right side of the line right there, and they, you know, ran it right up through the middle on us. So
yeah. We got another caller right here. Yeah.
Hey, caller, you're on.
Hello?
You're on.
Oh, hey, this is Jimmy from Clayton.
Hey, yeah, how you feeling about the game, man? Of course, Alabama and Florida, tough matchup. What are your thoughts from that first half?
I'm trying my best to keep my composure. I'm a little bit upset. I don't understand what Bill O'Brien is doing. I just don't get it. Why aren't we running the ball? I don't understand.
I think a lot of Alabama fans have the same questions you are having, especially with Alabama's balanced attack. When they had more of a balanced attack, they were moving the football.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we're up 21-3. We got a chance to just shut it completely down. I'm talking about all the way down. And then we're trying to run 3 play actions and throwing it all the way down the field like we're behind or something, and I just don't understand it. Run the freaking ball. I mean, it seemed like Sarkisian understood that. I don't know what O'Brien is thinking. I just don't get it. Why is this a ball game? the Gators, they're not that good. Now I'm hoping that Saban got in their butt in halftime. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I think that the game should have been over in the first half. We were looking good those first few drives. Defense playing well, and you can't give a team momentum. You gotta cut the head off the snake, right? I mean, that's just what I think. I'm sorry. I know I'm a little bit, first half. It's just I don't want to hear them Gators. I mean, see what happened in the SEC championship. They came back and they got some momentum. I don't want that to happen. So I'm just saying, be smart, run the ball. I don't know. I just hope that we can do something better in the second half. Play like how we're supposed to play. We should be blowing this team out by 4 touchdowns. 4. I'm sorry. Thanks for taking my call. Go Tide.
You good, caller. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you so much for
Appreciate the call.
expressing your feelings about that first half, and I definitely can see where you're coming from. Basically talking about what Senator discussed as well. I know that Alabama's offense was pushing the ball down the field. They were having nice drives, putting nice drives together when they had more of a balanced attack with the running backs catching the ball out of the backfield, running the football. It looks as if Alabama sort of stepped away from that. I think they are trying to get Bryce Young still comfortable passing the football. I think his stats are a bit misleading. He has had a solid game overall with those 3 passing touchdowns. Look at his completion rating. He looks really good, but I think you want to have more consistency from your starting quarterback, and I think that is what Alabama is attempting to work on. I think that it's something they have been attempting to work on ever since Mercer. We take a look at the Mercer game. Of course, Bryce Young had some great numbers, but consistency wasn't always there, and I think they're trying to continue to build some consistency. And when Alabama was up 21-3, you thought there was a good opportunity to try to build that consistency.
Yeah, we can look at some of these. Some of the chat have their own analysis here. James Knox said, "I believe Bryce is late seeing throws in the pocket." You was just talking about Bryce Young. Tomas Rudolph, I hope I said that right, says, "What's up with these play calls? We run the ball one time a drive." I think we was talking about the last caller was talking about something like that, which they said he had one too many. Gucci Ty said we had too many mistakes they have. We got Tobias Brookins said, "I'd like to see Holden and Hall in there." We haven't seen AJ Hall. Eric Karsten says we need to be more balanced on offense. So I think everyone's pretty much has the same idea. Coach Smook says, "I think they will tell Bryce to put more pressure on the D earlier in the play with his legs." Bryce, I don't know, he just got to run sometimes. He just doesn't run when he can. He's a passer. He wants to pass the ball. High Power TV says, "I'm seeing many missed tackles as well. Got to clean it up." Actual factuals.
Right. Well, like the first caller said, they're taking the opportunity to try out give the defense some different looks. Just basically, I guess you just kind of confuse them a little bit, because if we keep going with the same thing, eventually they're going to shut that down. So, if they can shut it down, but seeing how well our defense is playing, even with the pass interference calls and the penalties that we're getting as far as on the defense, it's still 21-9. So I think Nick Saban, Bill O'Brien, Pete Golden, they got a lot of faith in the defense, and they're going to see what they can do as far as to just keep this Florida defense on their heels, just to give them different looks, confuse them a little bit. So when we come out in the second half and do what Bama does, then it should be a good bit more look out there on the field for you guys. What we're used to. So
yeah, I'm sure Saban will be telling them some of this same stuff that we're talking about in that locker room for sure. Tobias Brookins says we need to work. We need the work though in the passing game. it was the same flow last year. Najee Harris was just dynamic, but we didn't run 25 times last year. Senator is cracking up. I don't know. I ain't gonna do the man voice, man.
He's talking about
I'll do if he's one of our callers. I
voice
probably do.
impersonation.
Sam says Bryce has some opportunities to run for a first down. Yeah, he just won't run. John, we got another John in here. He says there's drop balls. James Knox says, tell Stephen M. the media needs to challenge Saban on Bama not being able to run the ball with the two half of the best in college football. 10 runs for 31 yards in the first half. So yeah, hopefully they come back out with a new mindset. They're I don't want to say they got comfortable with the 21-3, but it seems like maybe this year they have like this little thing where they kind of get, they feel like, okay, we've done some things, we can chill a little bit. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a mindset, but that's what Coach was talking about in practice. They were doing the same thing, showing the same symptoms of just being laxed a little bit after a big win or something like that.
Yeah, but all of this is still funny and sort of crazy. We're here talking about the game and we're critiquing everything.
Yeah,
Alabama is still winning 21-9.
Because they're so good, man.
Bryce Young has thrown 3 passing touchdowns, no interceptions, but that's the standard at Alabama. That's the standard the fans have. But it still is crazy that you think Alabama is losing 40-0. 40-0.
Yeah, Bama fans, Bama analysis is way different than any other team because it's about the team. You still win the game. We know we're gonna win. Bama's gonna win. So
I think
we got another caller right here.
Yeah,
you on the line?
You're on, caller. How's it going?
Boy, Charles, man, what's going on?
No, Stevens is at the game, of course, covering the game for Touchdown Alabama at the Swamp. Of course, we're watching the game here in the TDA studios. Man, how do you feel about that first half? Yeah, Alabama still has a great chance to win. Just taking a look at what they have been able to do. I think they still put together a pretty successful first half. Just looking back at what they were able to do. Of course, winning back to begin the second half. I think that is going to be a huge determining factor in terms of how that first drive goes. The Gators are going to try to make a comeback. This first drive is going to decide the game. Of course, in that locker room on both sides of the football, that is what Nick Saban and Dan Mullen said their squad. When you come out, this first drive is going to set the tone for the second half. So I'm pretty sure both teams are going to take that into consideration. So I still feel Alabama is in a great position, but Florida also has an opportunity to make this a real interesting game going down the stretch.
Well, all right, thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, my bad. The mic. I mean they couldn't hear Charles at first, but he asked if that was Charles from Demopolis. He asked if Steven was here, and he asked if Alabama's gonna win. But we got another caller here. They're on now.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? It's Tobias out here in Fresno.
What's going on, Tobias? How do you feel about that first half?
Oh, man, it was great. It was great. Let's go, right? Let's go. Man, you know what? I think we have to kind of remember, too, that this is a new line combination. So I know, we want to run the ball. And that's always, every year we talk about running the ball. Last year, that was as balanced an attack as you could think about because Najee was catching the ball out of the backfield. So a lot of what was happening wasn't all just downhill running. That's not how we did it. We were pushing that ball down the field So we have to have a strong passing attack. You already can tell Bryce kind of like that Russell Wilson type. You know, when you're shorter like that, you have to pick your angles. I mean, he's doing some amazing throws, side arm throws, finding those little windows. You have to when you 5'11" or 6 foot, you're in that range. And so I think he's doing a good job with that. The receivers, you know, you have drop balls, and then you can tell who has strong hands, you know, and that's something that they can just work on. Those kids are going to get better with that. They'll have to in order to, you know, go to the next level. But, you know, I want to focus on the offensive line. So when we get back into this half, just everyone look at the offensive line. Cohen, you know, he's finding his way. Graham is, you know, dialing up some, you know, those exotic blitzes and stuff like that. And so Cohen is having a little bit of a struggle. And, you know, with the RPO, we're throwing a pass off of what looks like a run. It can be a run as well. And so that's a little bit of a problem. So that's why we're seeing them shoot the gaps. Their linebackers are shooting the gaps. I've been doing a great job of that. On defense, loving it, man. This is going to be a lockdown defense. And we have this game, and then I think it's Ole Miss, which will be that will be a nice game to see how we evolve. So anyway, I just think everyone just has to kind of enjoy the evolution that we're watching, because we're watching greatness if they can continue on. But I appreciate all you guys do, and I can't wait for some more scores so I can drop some bones in that in the chat.
Thank you so much for your call, Tobias, and I definitely can see where you're coming from as well when you take a look at that first half and just take a look at the fact that we are only in the third game of the season. I think we talked about it in the past. This is the third game of the season. It's very early. I think those first two games left a lot of people still with questions about Alabama's team and what they are really good at. And I think this game we get to see a little bit more. We're continuing to see a little bit more from the Crimson Tide's entire attack on the offensive end, defensive side of football. When you look at that offensive line, it's a bit of a mix of an experienced group and some young guys like Javion Cohen, but you also have an experienced guy like Evan Neal and also Emil Ikiyor. You have Chris Owens, who was projected to play center, but it looks as if he's going to play right tackle when he has played center for most of his Alabama career. They have Darian Dalcourt starting at center for the first time.
Yeah, it's a gift and a curse fan-wise to be this good, because you get critiqued about things some teams will be happy about. Like with Bama, is just the team itself within the team. That's the worry of how good your second string is, how good these, like it's just weird, because you know they're gonna win, but it's just about, I don't know. But kickoff has just started here. Appreciate everyone calling in. We will take calls after the game once again, and you can give your thoughts.
Yo, is that a that's not a blazer?
No, I think those two on the end are. Yeah, I think that's that mango habanero.
That's mango habanero.
Okay.
Eat the dark one. Eat the light one.
Yeah, you plant. Yo, somebody must have ate them. There are only two more left.
Yeah, I think I ate two. Yeah, no.
You had one. That's one.
Oh, you didn't.
I only ate one then.
Yeah.
Now we got first down here with the Florida Gators.
Scared of the wings.
Rush 5. I don't know what the call is. I'm not sure what that call is. They call pass interference. I don't know about that one. That one is that one's a bit more questionable than that other one.
Come on, Joe, what you doing, man?
Well, we're back. Second half. Let's go.
I don't know about that one, but he got the pass interference on Joe.
Willie 351 says Joe got to be the most elite boneheaded DB we ever had. Man, he gets so many.
Nice play on a read option by Emory Jones.
Emory Jones got a little speed on him.
Yeah, he's dynamic. He got a good spirit.
He take them short steps when he run. Pretty quick.
Yeah, he took advantage of Drew Sanders' aggressiveness. Drew Sanders dropping back in coverage, covering the flat. Henry Tortoy was not able to get the sack there. Nice pass by Emory Jones to Copeland. Yeah, Alabama still has not been able to create pressure. When it comes to the offensive line, I think pressure was pretty good that time. They created some pressure.
Yeah.
Just Emory Jones rolled out. A great block by his offensive lineman when he figured he was rolling out. Florida trying to create some momentum running the football now.
See, that's what I don't understand.
Yeah, number 20 is picking up some consistent yardage on the ground, Davis.
Yeah, I don't understand them holes he's able to run through.
Yeah, let's see the replay. Yeah, DJ Dale looked like he was about. There's great blocking.
Yeah.
Pulling, they pull blocking. Yeah, Emory Jones is he's running the ball a lot on the. Yeah. Good point by High Power TV. Emory Jones is a fast quarterback. You can't go in angling him, trying to direct target him. You definitely have to break down. Be methodical when you're going after the quarterback.
I don't even know what methodical means. Yeah, I know them big words.
You can run the option again. Nice coverage on the option by Henry Toa.
Henry.
See, CBS is referencing the tough game Dan Mullen in Alabama had when Mullen was in Mississippi State. Jalen Hurts coming in for the game-winning touchdown score. Yeah, they running the option a lot now.
They're getting a lot of rushing yards, man. A lot of rushing yards.
Yeah, Davis is running the football with a lot of speed. That is what I said I would be doing. If I was Florida, this I would use my running backs and quarterbacks. Like, why did they go away from that early in the game?
Yeah.
It was working early, but it went away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew Sanders is taking advantage of Drew Sanders crashing down. He must crash down a lot in the first half. It looks as if they made some adjustments to it.
Is it they're trying to do too much pass rush?
Yeah, got it to Davis in space. He's dangerous.
Davis
looking
man.
really dangerous in space right now.
Playing for those recruiters.
Javar said Pete gotta go. Now Pete needs to be fired now.
Yo. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, Davis has looked really solid on his drive. Emory Jones running the football. You have DeMarco Hellams coming up to the line of scrimmage.
Nice way to get off that block, though. Seen that?
Yeah,
Real hard block. He was able to cover from it.
Yeah, I like what Florida is doing on this drive too. This is a bit of a slower paced drive, slowing the game down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Watch that right side.
And run the option again. Christian Harris was not able to. Great run by Pierce there.
Well, Florida
Take the points, or what they gonna do?
Florida is playing really
I don't
well.
know. I don't know what I'll do right here. It all depends on what I play. It all depends on if I got to play.
If you're Florida, you got to take the points.
Let me see what the score is. He might have to play. Sometimes you got that play. He might have to play.
4th and 1. Ooh.
See, I kind of like when Bama has some competition.
Yeah, he
sometimes,
got to
man.
play. Dan Mullen got to play. He know to play. He got to play. He confident in the play. He already ran. He already running and go. Yeah, he had to play. He had that play. He had that play for you. Yeah.
See, sometimes when you watch Bama a lot,
Yeah, good drive out Florida. He had Dan Mullen had that play. That play been drawed up for the longest.
and when you watch Bama a lot, you forget other teams can play too. Like
Yeah, good drive out Florida.
there are some teams
Running the
that
ball
can
up.
play too.
A lot of success on the ground. Took advantage of Alabama's aggressiveness with the option. Of course, multiple times we saw Drew Sanders crash down. Emory Jones keeps the football.
Hey, Florida,
Or he options it out.
Florida
to Davis.
snapped on that. They snapped on that drive.
Solid drive by the Gators. Solid drive by the Gators.
You got to give it to them.
$21. I wait till they kick the field goal. I'm not sure they.
Oh,
Yeah, 21-16.
They were close.
Yeah,
Nice.
the energy in the swamp is about to get crazy.
Yeah.
I think
They
it's about to.
get
I
cranked
think
up.
it's about to ratchet up on Alabama's next drive.
They put their gator suits back on.
Man, this looks just like I said, the SEC championship.
Yeah. Maybe that's some kind of little strat they got. I don't know.
Yeah, Alabama needs to. Of course, they would love to have a score, at least establish a drive. Another 3 and out will have that stadium rocking.
Yeah.
Another 3 and out, the stadium is going to be just as loud, if not louder, as it was at the first beginning of the game.
Florida can really take advantage of this, and if they keep Bama like this, I don't know.
Yeah, this
Bama
game,
got to
yeah,
step it up.
yeah. I think I don't know about the score prediction holding up. I said 41-20. That was mine.
I didn't really see them losing by like 20 points. I thought it was going to be a close game. That was my prediction of being close. I didn't have numbers, but I thought it was going to be close.
Yeah, I thought Alabama would
Maybe
win
10,
by like
10-ish.
yeah. I thought they would win by 3 scores. Yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah. Maybe,
Yes.
maybe 3, maybe 2 and a field goal or 3.
See what Bill O'Brien got drawn up for this drive right here.
But I like having some competition sometimes, man. A lot of Alabama games, they just stomp them.
Interception.
And this is good. I think these types of games are always good before a championship. Get some real competition in.
And this may not be the last time you see Florida.
Yeah.
You could see them in the SEC championship.
Yeah. How they're playing right now, they probably will definitely be in there. Who else gonna be in there?
Georgia.
Man. Yeah, they
But
might.
they knock each other out once they play.
Yeah. I think Florida can whoop Georgia. How they playing right now?
No, I'm not too. Yeah, Georgia is really good.
Because,
I don't know, man.
Georgia, that first game, the offense couldn't get going.
But yeah,
That was Clemson, though.
It was a close game. Clemson.
Depends on the matchup too.
Clemson is just lost in the sauce, man. They are just lost in the sauce. Their quarterback is not what they thought he was going to be.
Yeah, I think people play Bama different. This Florida team right here, this game is specifically designed to try and beat Bama. So they might not play like this against everybody else.
Everybody plays Bama different.
Yeah. Especially Auburn. They be a whole new team.
I'll tell you one thing. We ain't got to worry about Gus Malzahn's freaking trick plays.
To please leave the chat. Well, everyone's welcome in the chat. Everybody.
Gotta. We'll see what a young Bryce Young can do in a hectic environment. Yeah, I think they need to go back to some of the easy plays, easy completions, easy runs. Florida defensive line has really stepped up We talked about Alabama wants to run the football, but I think their last couple of runs have been in short games.
Yeah. It's like a run play coming up.
False start.
It's on them? On
I'm
Florida?
pretty sure it's Alabama false start.
All right.
Do.
Was it? Oh yeah, it was a false start.
Missouri whoop Southeast Missouri State. Tennessee whoop Tennessee Tech 56-0. Where they're whooping them. Mechie with that nice kick.
Yeah, nice play by Mechie.
Nice way to pick up that yardage too.
How he get number 0? Thought ACC couldn't do 0.
Hey, you can do 0. I think the guy with number 0 who John Mechie. I'm pretty sure that's the same guy who John Mechie hit. He hit him.
Oh yeah, that's the one that was switching jerseys out. He was the one switched his jersey for that kickoff return.
Not
Somebody did that.
It looks like it's going to be a good run. You guys
Yeah,
say about B-Rob. A third down run. Yeah, good
Nice.
run by Brian Robinson. A third down run looks kind of sort of weird.
Yeah. B-Rob is probably a safe go-to for that because his power. He can power through. Go and get that first down.
I think Jamison Williams is going.
Yeet. Ooh.
That's it.
Get off me.
Good job.
First down. Man, this might be a really high scoring game.
Ref had to duck on that one.
Read that one. Johnson read that one from the jump. Jaleel Billingsley missed the block. Yeah, he missed the block. I don't think he missed the block. 16 just ready. Good play.
He was there before.
Better play.
Preemptive.
Better play.
He's scared.
But they can use that that same setup and hit the tight end instead of receiver. Everybody think they're going to receiver.
I got empty set. Empty set. It looked like they're about to pass it. They blitzed. Yeah, that was the first, like we said, like, did he ever throw a pass? That could have been, I think that's one of the first ones we saw.
Yeah. Bryce has been making some, the most bad throws we've seen this season, this game.
Yeah,
like that
it
was
some bad passes in the Mercer game too. I think they were a bit overshadowed.
That was just
I
never seen him throw a ball
I don't
like
know
that.
who he was throwing it to then.
He might be getting the swamp crowd turning up.
Looks like we got a pass interference coming here.
The crowd turning up, man. He got to keep his composure.
How bad the pass interference was? Let's see. Whoa!
Oh, come on, man.
Hit the fucking.
Yeah, I think they gon' why is a defensive lineman on the wide receiver?
I don't know.
Why is a defensive lineman on the wide receiver? I think he's saying I can jam him for 5 yards. I think that's what he said.
Man, that was
Dang.
5 yards though.
You're a defensive lineman. You ain't used to being out there. I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying. I can jam him for 5 yards.
Nah, he can't jam. He can't do that. He can't jam like that. He gotta jam.
Yeah, ain't no jam. Ain't no jam. Yeah, this week I can jam for 5 yards.
He had the ball. That's what he was thinking.
Yeah, B-Rob running with a lot of toughness. Yeah, Yeah, that's why
D-Rod
I say
didn't
struggles
too.
with that elusiveness. Try to do the step over, step to the side,
Yeah.
side step.
That's what we was talking about earlier.
He more
Him,
downhill runner.
him and Jace, two
Yeah.
different backs. They specialize in different things.
Nice breakdown by defensive back as well. False start. Yeah, that was a false start. Yeah, that was an obvious false start.
I think it was Ekior.
Like it was Ikior in Owens. Ikior made Owens move. Owens was on time.
Yeah, who's it? Get in line.
They killing it rushing.
Empty set. I think it's an empty set.
Yeah, Florida is
Every time they empty
great
set,
rushing.
Florida is rushing.
they're doing great rushing.
Yeah, they can't do. Yeah, the crowd messed that play up. Yeah, though it's loud in there. He couldn't.
This is what-
he been trying to snap the ball.
Yeah, this is what we've been talking about.
He was
that
been trying to
crowd.
snap the ball. He's trying to snap it.
That's what Steven was talking about. It's a hostile environment, and now they got some points on the board. So
Yeah.
Well, hey.
hey, everybody clap at the same time.
Yeah.
That Cameron
Yeet.
too. Yeah.
Nice.
First down.
He stretched the ball.
Whoa, what a bad ball placement. What's a bad spot? That's a bad spot. That's a horrible spot. He caught the ball arguably past the.
Right, he caught it.
He caught it arguably past the line. I think it was a bit past the line, but that was a bad spot. That's a bad spot.
And he didn't go backward on his own momentum.
That's a horrible spot.
So stretching the ball don't do nothing for
it do.
first down.
Yeah, it do.
It do.
You stretch the ball, the knee.
Well, he in there
wherever
in.
the knee hit,
Yeah.
Wherever that ball is, that's where they're gonna stop it. Where the ball is.
He dropped the thing down. The rules analysts always be wrong.
He said what?
He said the rule analysts
Rule analyst.
always be wrong. He come in and break down everything. Yeah, it looks like a first.
Where that is first down.
How's it not a first down?
Because the ref that called it gave him a bad spot.
Yeah.
Y'all whole yard short.
Yeah.
Gave him a whole yard.
I'm saying how
behind where he actually caught
how
the
would
ball.
that not be your first? But I think they said they called it.
There we go.
Man, we don't need all that. Just say it's a first down. Let's go.
Right, first down, bounce. Let's get it.
You gotta explain it in the referee. language.
explanation.
Yeah, they got to explain. Well, what happened? I didn't.
First down.
Too many questions arise if they don't explain.
See what had happened was.
Like they just said, "Oh, it's fourth down." Like, no, how they ain't explaining? It might be just stupid like that. University, Florida.
Yeah. We like we said earlier. I see what we said. We need Trey Sanders and Roll Time rise up. We expected Jason B-Rod to be the feature backs. That Alabama was gonna go to two backs. Like I think even Matt said that Alabama was gonna be two backs this game.
Yeah. Trey Sanders didn't run yet, did it?
No.
Trey Sanders into the game.
Yeah, I doubt if he gets in at this
Well,
point.
see, that's the thing, they-
Coach need a drink.
But you know how much money that man make? He had Nick Saban that cup.
Oh, see,
He ain't drinking. He drinking something else. He Give me that yak. Sipping too slow.
Got your hitting.
It says Slade trash.
What did Slade do? What did
Let's
Slade
see.
do? We were about to see what Slade did.
He must have did something real bad.
Did he drop it?
You said drop it.
Yeah, he dropped it probably.
Ah.
Oh,
See, that's the thing, you know.
butt naked.
That boy
That's what
was
I'm saying.
Yo,
wide
that helps.
open.
That helps. He's
Yo.
like camouflage in these games.
Yo,
Because he'll
Yeah.
do something like that. Then
Yo.
like, oh, we ain't really got to worry about him. He ain't consistent. And as soon as they forget about him,
He's the little
Yo.
the sneaky option. He just
that's
straight
the
up
hardest catch to make. That's one of the hardest catches to make for real.
He just missed it.
When you wide open, that's one of the hardest catches to make.
he could have had
It's a mind thing.
Yeah.
It's a mind thing. But hit him in the hands. It's a mind thing when you wide open. Nice way to step up, Bryce. Hit the Jace.
Nice. Naomi still pissed off.
Yeah, hit him in the hands, bro. You gotta catch that, man. Yeah, but them wide open pass, them wide open catches.
And he still notice Bryce still didn't run there. he could have. He
Yeah.
still didn't run. He went all the way up to his limit and threw it.
first and goal. I'm surprised they ain't really
Javar said trash.
Yeah, I saw that.
Slade trash.
He don't even make the tough catches.
He don't even. Yes, he does. I haven't seen Slade miss a catch like that. That's my first time seeing him miss like that.
I don't think he got the first. I don't think he got the first.
Why not? It looked like it to me.
Get on line and snap that down.
Man, Slade don't even got a real spot. He just Slade Bolden.
He's
Just bring him in. Who else gonna do Slade Bolden job? He got his own position.
Oh, he might be over. Seen that little green up under there before he hit the ground.
Yeah, we gotta have the orange line on the field so we can see.
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think he got it. I think he got
Like,
it.
when you
Oh yeah,
feel bad,
yeah. I don't
see
think.
it.
Yeah, I don't think he was down. Yeah, I don't think he was down to his. He went down to.
See, it
Yeah,
looks like he down
Yeah.
there, but they come around from the other angle. He's still up.
yeah. I think. Yeah.
Got a little bit of green up in there.
Yeah. Tobias on. I think a lot of people. I think some people, a lot of Alabama fans want JoJo at that slot instead of Slade. Yeah. I expect. Yeah. I thought it could be short.
Why they still use them small little
Yeah.
things?
Great comment by Cole, Javarius Cole. This the thing I was
Somebody got a touchdown.
That's the thing I was about to say too. Bryce Young can't be running the football on design quarterback runs at his size.
Touchdown, B-Rob.
Yeah, now Tua had no design runs either. Yeah, I think Jalen Hurts was really the only guy. I like Jalen Miro in the future gonna have a design run. But we got Brian Robinson going in for the score. Solid drive by Alabama.
He waltzed that in.
That's where to finish. And at 8
Hey.
o'clock.
Slade missed his shot to get the touchdown, but B-Rob walked it in easily. We got Tobias Brookins with the $10. Appreciate you.
$40 so far.
B-Rob, there we go, peeps. Our defense is rested. Let's see what they can do now. Appreciate you for the $10. Thank you for the support.
Hey.
I think they had the ball about 5 minutes.
Mhm.
I'm not sure.
I mean, how did get a break? You know, I can work on it.
Slade is a senior, dropping gimme going in on Slade.
Yeah. You gotta catch the football though.
That was a while. I mean,
It was wide open.
It's
No
man.
excuses.
It's no excuse, man. It's deserved.
Missed his shot.
That's
Yeah.
that's not something Bama usually does.
Yeah. You got to make the catch. Yeah, I think this type of game Nick Saban likes too for his team. So I think he's going to be. I think this is going to be one of those press conferences where he's like really proud of his team if they can continue to produce and continue to play the game like they've played it so far.
Yeah.
Because they battled through some adversity, tough crowd, young quarterback.
Yeah.
First real test in a lot of ways.
Yeah, Florida's playing well, and that's gonna make Nick Saban more proud of them getting through that in the swamp.
Doing a good job of not turning the ball over in the swamp. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bryce Young has to protect the football in terms of passing the ball for the most part. Of course, they have made some bobble snaps, but passing the ball, he has made some pretty safe throws.
Yeah. Shout out to Willie351 with that $2. Last, I thought you said the other one was your last $2. But it's cool. Appreciate that. Last $2. That was Coach Schmook. They said that. My bad.
Yo, we didn't check out that Roll Tide and Rise Up. I didn't see it. Did you?
Said the cheerleader had a beard. I ain't see it.
No, I didn't see it.
Tobias Brookins says those are the types of drives I like to see when we are up balanced. Way too many mistakes. I remember making a bonehead mistake in a game. It's the worst feeling in the world. What position you played, Tobias? Tobias is a former athlete. Well, he probably still an athlete. I don't
With
know.
the bonehead play. What did
That's what's up.
the coach had put him out the game, John?
Who out the game?
Put Tobias out the game.
Oh, I thought you told me you put Slade out. Hey, we got 2 more. Coach Schmook said he found $2 more. Appreciate it. Appreciate the $2. Tobias is a football legend, and we didn't even know it. How many former athletes we have in here that played either in high school or college? I know Justin played in high school. Justin was a wide receiver. If y'all didn't know, well, you say he played everything.
Yeah, I play at small classification. So you play Ironman football. You know you play everything: kickoff, punt return, defensive back, wide receiver, everything.
I think Senator played. I know he's a coach.
Yes. Senator played. Yeah, you can tell Senator played. The knowledge he brings to when he calls in.
Like, man, TDA, man, I miss y'all, man. Steven Blue Ranch gang, man.
Did he just mess
Yeah.
up?
They I think they're trying to debate if it's a touchback.
He dropped. He muscled.
I think they put the ball on the 1 yard line.
That's it.
Uh-oh.
Every time to bring the house.
Yeah.
Give him that safety.
Yeah, this can be it. Yeah, you're right.
They didn't say safety yet in the chat, so I don't know if they got one.
Nah. They would have told us, I think.
Tobias said
Yeah.
Tobias played running back and corner. Coach took him out the game. Yeet. Uh-oh. They messing up.
That's good, though.
Yeah, like, man, it's your boy Senator Hines, man. Man, hey, y'all, Blue Ranch gang, man. I'm excited, Steven.
Oh, you doing Senator?
Yeah.
Yo, he been wanting you doing the impersonation the whole day. But will Alabama dial up the pressure here? No, I don't think so. No, they're not.
Hey, they not moving really.
Yeah, it's third down. A 3 and out is still good. It's really good.
Right. Especially on this, when we got field position.
Dan Mullen hit that face. Oh, Naomi said what the H word?
Oh.
Something bad happened.
Please.
Yeah, no, I went up collision. No.
I didn't even see it. All right, come on, y'all. Come on. Bring it out, baby.
I don't think they got it. Everybody
Said they got
mad
a
in
first
chat.
down.
They
Said they got
play
a
the
first
ball.
down.
Helms.
Aye.
Helms. Yeah, I'm trying to see what happened. Gotta go back and see the replay to see what happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Helms was doing on that play.
I don't know. I think he was gonna try to attempt to block the ball.
Yeah, I'm trying. I
He
don't
tried to
know what he
tackle.
was trying to do. Either way, he acted in a weird way.
Yeah.
Malachi with the big play. I think we were about to say a Malachi big play. Senator just shot
Did he get
him
an
out.
interception?
I'm not sure.
I don't think he got an interception.
Did Malachi do?
He almost got one.
Yeah, I think that's still pretty obvious though.
We needed that
Emory
coverage.
Jones definitely has time to make decisions back there.
Yeah.
You see, they only rushing the 3 linemen.
Yeah, you're right.
They playing
Yeah.
DJ Dale too big to be getting stopped like that, man.
Man, I think he was gonna. I think he was gonna. I don't know if he was gonna. He was one man block DJ Dale. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that play.
They do have a big offensive line though.
But
Some
we don't.
big dudes.
Alabama only rushed 3 that time, like Matt said.
See? Where's
Man.
What is he doing? What is Joe doing?
Hey, that dude getting some crazy rushing yards, man.
I think that's a different guy. This is a different guy. I don't remember number 6.
Oh, I thought that was 20. I'm tripping.
So, right.
Gary Danielson. They have to do it. Dang.
Why the ref?
Why the ref doing it?
Yeah, why he looked like that when he did it? He could do that. He was trying to. I know he's trying to injury, but yo, why was he look?
Maybe they was supposed to change something or man, hey. See, this is the kind of stuff other teams have to go through every game. Y'all just not used to it.
Disappointment.
Other teams be sweating the whole game, nervous, losing games and everything. Kevin Compton said they're holding like crazy. We're in the TDA watch party. We are in here. Hey, y'all check out TDAwear.com. TDAwear.com. Get your TDA merch. We got the Got 18 We Do shirts with all the championships on the back of that. You can get that in the long sleeve, a hoodie. We got 18 of them things, folks. We got that shirt, we got that hoodie. Also other apparel. Just go to TDAwear.com and check it out. Appreciate the support.
See, Kenneth Sawyer put some fresh guys in. I'm not sure how Alabama has rotated the defensive line. This game I have not paid that much attention to it. Yeah, I'm not sure how much they've squished out their defensive line.
Tobias Brookins says, okay, so Bama got the D-line making a wall, which is hard to do opposed to letting them loose to bull rush. We're trying to keep gap integrity, but it can cause the big boys to be hesitant. Naomi says defense needs to step TF up right now. Sam says, well, folks, I hate to acknowledge this, but our defense is not elite. Sam, what? The defense is definitely elite.
It's good, but I sort of get what you are saying, Sam.
In this game, they aren't looking elite.
Yeah, they are giving up a lot of big plays. Because we think about that elite level, we go back to Alabama's defense that year where they played elite and it was hard to get 5 yards against Alabama on the ground. So yeah, they're definitely not playing elite today.
Yeah. Florida came out here to ball, man.
What a run by number 6.
Like Florida is playing very well.
Yeah, I think it has been some missed tackles by Alabama's defense as well. I'm not sure. I think Byron Young, he may got blocked, but it looked like he had. Chris Broswell could have made the play. Yeah, Jordan Battle did not make a good tackle.
Yeah, through the game, it's been a little more of Bama's kind of beating themselves in a lot of ways. But Florida is also playing.
They're running outside.
The run game on Florida is going crazy.
Yeah, Alabama's defense looks a bit tired. They look a bit exhausted. I sort of see that.
Yeah. This is not looking like that explosive Bama defense. Looks like they definitely did slow down.
Yeah, Florida is running this ball. They just running this ball down Alabama's mouth at this point.
I think they figured out, man, the running is working.
Good play by Byron Young right there.
There you go. See, that's supposed to be happening to every run play.
It needs to happen more consistently, for sure. It definitely needs to happen more consistently.
Yeah, with this defense, that's what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, Willie 351. I have not seen Justin Borgby. I saw you put the comment up there earlier. I haven't seen him either. It has been a rotation of Tim Smith and Chris Broswell as far as different looks. Mostly it's been DJ Dale and Byron Young inside. Yeah, I haven't seen Justin Borgby.
When ain't he supposed to be starting?
Not 100% sure. I know Byron Young had a good game against Mercer.
Probably can ask Steven about Justin Borgby.
Yeah, I think when we look at Drew Sanders, he's not the same rusher that Will Anderson is outside as our edge rusher. I think he's just better, like I said, in space. But at the outside linebacker position, when you were an outside linebacker for Alabama, the biggest part of your job is to being able to set the edge and rush off the edge.
Yeah, Tobias.
You got to be able to contain. You got to be able to cause some pressure off the edge if you're gonna play the outside linebacker position for Alabama. Jones with the back shoulder throw.
Jalen Armour Davis could not cover. See, they got a
great throw. No pass interference. Little hand fighting. A little bit of a push out probably.
I think they're saying Florida got a touchdown. Hey.
Another nice drive by the Gators. If they were able to put.
They started from the 1 yard line.
Yes.
Like I said, I think it's gonna be a close game.
Oh, Emory Jones ran it in.
Now this is what you did not expect right here.
Yeah. This is a solid drive by Florida. Shout out to Pat though, because this is our reporter Pat's his score prediction is very close right now. He said it's going to be 42-40. It was 40-something to 24.
Okay.
We'll see.
I said 40.
I
said 40 to 21, which is still possibly what it could be.
It's looking like Florida has a chance to pull off a win.
Yeah, it's only one score. Alabama has to score.
If Florida doesn't mess up and Alabama keeps playing like this,
Alabama's in the same situation they were in last drive. You got to score. You have to score.
Bama has to turn up right now and stop the mistakes.
Is it the fourth quarter? Not yet. How many seconds? Is it seconds left? Okay, 29 seconds. Fourth quarter. If Alabama does not score here, major momentum for the Gators. Fourth quarter, the Swamp.
When's the last time we've seen a score this close in the third quarter? I don't think there was one last year. Mostly blowouts last year.
Like I said, Florida was close, but the game never felt like it was as close as it was on the scoreboard. This game is a closer game overall.
Hey, we gotta see, man.
Last year, Florida just ran out of time.
Yeah, more like that.
Bama put it on in the first half.
Yeah, same thing.
Ran out of time in the second half, so.
Bama has to really try to get things going and stop their mistakes for the rest of this game.
Good morning, sir.
Sam said that is all Pete Golding. Our defense is a reflection of his leader, and the leader is Pete Golding. Pete doesn't have an aggressive bone in his body. The defense was not aggressive at all. You know what I seen on the practice videos? I see Sal Sinceri. You know, he's real aggressive.
Yeah, Sal Sinceri is really aggressive coach. Really, one of those coaches that you have to have high energy to play with. He's one of those high energy coaches, and that's one of the things that really helps Alabama on the recruiting trail. I hear a lot of guys say, "I love going to camp. I love camping with Coach Sinceri." And like I went out to a couple practices and saw him do it in person. Yeah, he's intense every day.
Yeah, and I saw one with Pete Golding. He's just chilling. Come on, guys.
Yeah, Pete Golding's usually working with the inside linebackers. He's not one of those intense type of guys.
Yeah, I don't know if that plays a part, but Sal and Pete are two way different teaching styles as far as aggression.
To catch Alabama off guard. I think that's a perfect indication of how hyped the crowd is when you look at the sideline of the Florida Gators sideline. Jameson Williams with a solid kick return.
Florida is crunk right now, like.
This might be the drive of You could come out with more of a balanced attack. I expect them to do more. I expect Alabama to come out with more of a balanced attack, similar to what they did last drive.
Mm-hmm. I'll see what they need to do, but they need to eat up as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to.
Because they got wore down their 99-yard drive.
Yeah, I think they're going. Yeah, I think they are going to try to waste some clock.
I mean, they got guys who switch out.
Come on.
Yeah, they are just going to run the ball out.
Is this another 3-and-out? Put them foes up.
Fourth down.
It's time for that legendary Bama fourth quarter dominance.
All right.
Throw them foes up. I ain't seen no Bama fans in the audience. They showing
like two people right there.
They got their little section. I think so. I think the close game got the numbers up. Well, them going up. When the game got closer, they start going up. They still up. I don't think we had this late in the game yet.
the quarter. It's fourth quarter right now. So let's see. We need. I mean, this is a very, very challenging fourth quarter. You really don't know what's gonna happen or who's gonna come out with the dub at this point, which is not common for Bama. So we will see.
Yeah, which has not been coming for Alabama for most of their more recent games.
Yeah.
Of course, the Ole Miss game, I think was the last game where it's like, is Alabama going to win in the fourth quarter?
We'll see.
Yeah, high-power TV. Emory Jones has made some good throws, and our running backs getting 10 yards a carry. Yeah, I definitely see everyone sees that. They're using a trio of running backs, it looks like, of Damian Pierce and the other two guys, Davis being one of them, and the number 6 who was really effective on that last drive. So they are using some fresh backs as well.
Yeah, their running backs going in.
Yes, it has been some missed tackles. Like Senator has said, guys taking bad angles, just making bad tackles.
Missed catches. We seen some bad throws.
Drop passes.
Yeah, drop passes.
Well, I mean, that drop touchdown didn't matter. He scored on the second.
So yeah, Bama fans, I'm sure you all are really, really nervous right now.
Yeah.
Appreciate Gucci Tide. See that question?
Yeah. Talent issue, or I think the talent is there. I think Alabama's the defense line has been more talented in the past. I wouldn't say this is like the most talented Alabama's defense line has been. I do think you had a combination of guys like Jonathan Allen and looking at Deron Payne and Quentin Williams. Those guys were special defensive linemen, and they got drafted high in the NFL. Of course, Alabama has not really had a defensive lineman to go really high in the draft. Of course, Christian Barmore was drafted in the NFL draft, but he was not like a first-round pick or anything, a special defensive line talent. So Alabama has not had that special defensive lineman in a couple of years. I think Christian Barmore wasn't consistent enough to be a guy like Quentin Williams, to be a guy like Jonathan Allen. I think these guys have all had talent, but none of them have made the breakthrough to become like an elite defensive tackle, a defensive lineman in general.
Yeah, I agree.
JoJo Earl, putting JoJo Earl in space. The freshman got his first pass of the game.
Gucci Tide. Say, I'm not nervous, mostly because of the amount of liquid courage in me. They want Pete Golden fired. D-Pass 869. Fire Pete Golden.
He can't figure out
This has got ridiculous. He can't figure out
when to bring the safety
figure out how
down
to bring the safety down the box and make Jones beat them with his arm. Everybody gonna be on Pete Golden after this. What about Bill O'Brien?
Yeah, I think people gonna be on Bill O'Brien too.
So we gotta fire Bill and Pete. Who we gonna get up in here?
You got Bryce Young.
It's hard to coach at Bama. If you mess up, it's over with. You gotta prove yourself and come back.
Yeah. This team, I think we talked about this earlier in the day too. We're wondering what are Alabama's weaknesses. I think we are seeing some of those weaknesses show themselves. We were not able to see them last 2 games, but we are seeing some of those weaknesses show themselves.
Yeah, I think this game is one of the first ones where we're seeing some weaknesses in the defense we haven't seen, because we were really confident in the defense. Thought we just had to worry about the offensive line and stuff like that. But
and I think the offensive line has played good at times. Alabama might have got a break.
He was wearing that man like a coat.
The swamp.
Alabama has had some breaks.
He wearing them like a coat.
Yo, JoJo Earl.
It?
You saw JoJo Earl?
Yeah.
Was it on JoJo Earl?
No.
It was on the guy holding. Hey, both of them did it, didn't it? The guy hold JoJo Earl too in the inside.
Yeah, he was pulling.
It was 2 guys held.
He knew it. He put it high. Yeah, he knew it.
That's instincts, man. When you get beat, sometimes you get beat. You ain't beat me, man. Come back here. I ain't gonna let you
Man.
beat me, man. Come back here.
Then Patrick Surtain used to do. Somebody used to do the passing film every time.
No, I'm not.
What's Surtain?
No, I don't think Surtain.
I forgot who it was.
Surtain was a bit physical though. I do feel. I
D.
did
Wright.
feel.
It was
I do feel.
somebody.
I did felt just looking at the way Patrick Surtain play. He's a great defensive back technician.
Man, that was
He's so good.
2 years.
He's so good. He real good. But it were times where I felt like could have been a pass interference. But he never got
Yeah.
called for it though.
If I was DB, I wouldn't let nobody catch on me.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta do pass interference. You ain't finna beat me, man.
It's better off.
Yeah.
It's less yards.
Especially if it's a touchdown.
You know they was gonna catch it.
Yeah, man. Let me tackle you right quick. It's easier to do it in high school though. Yeah, I think college too because you don't get it at the spot of the foul. It's only
Yeah,
like
yeah,
15
yeah.
yards. But in NFL, if you do it, it's spot of
Yeah.
the foul.
Yeah, this one is difficult.
He ran. Yo, but they said Bryce Young finally ran.
Somebody's shoe came off.
Bryce Young finally ran the ball. Tobias,
Yeah,
he ran.
he ran. I think he only ran like 3 times this season.
He hasn't run any of his games besides this run where you said you guys said he had.
Yeah, I mean like this whole season, I think he ran like 2 or 3 times.
Young
ran the ball. Oh
Yo, what's funny is even Brad Nessler even said it. He ran. He said he finally.
Everybody shocked.
Brad Nessler even said he ran.
It would have been bad if he
Yeah,
do that, man.
yeah. I don't know why he. I don't know why he does not run. He's like really fast.
Yeah.
He's not like a pocket. He's a dual threat quarterback. What's the number 1 dual threat quarterback in this recruiting class?
Probably because he almost threw that interception. Probably
No.
gonna start running a little bit. See, this is a real football game right here.
Giving it to John Mechie in space. Flag. What we got? What they call holding?
What happened, man?
Holding, I'm guessing.
All this holding that Florida been doing, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, dog.
Come on now, dog.
Where's it at?
I think Cameron the 2, I'm guessing. Oh. Come on, man.
Barely. His hand was falling off the jersey. Come on. That was.
Yeah, that wasn't the worst holding call.
Alright, come on.
Uh-oh. Dang. That's a good little run, though. The ref smiling for.
It's like Florida did the same thing they did.
Oh, nice.
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 Out Bryce
Drug
Young.
dragon, boy. The 2.
That was a nice
That man
toss.
strong. He almost drug another one to that zone.
He did a little Patrick Mahomes in.
You see B-Rob almost
He
knocked
was on
Bryce
Patrick
down.
Mahomes.
Yeah, that was a little.
Yo, you know what's funny? You know he actually has a basketball background. He grew up playing basketball when he was little. He still when he runs the ball, he runs like a basketball player. He runs like he playing basketball. Yeah. I see Robbie Oops as a fullback on this play.
Oops. Dang.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting package. But which is something that I said when Robbie Oops signed with Alabama. I felt he was going to come in goal line situations and play as a freshman.
Robbie Oops big, man.
Yeah, he really big.
I be forgetting how big he is. I think they're saying Bryce should have ran on this next play. Run the ball, man.
You gotta run that. You gotta run that. What are you doing?
What?
He caught it. He got it.
Nah,
He didn't catch it?
He stepped out.
Oh, he was ineligible then.
Why he didn't just run?
I don't know why
he
he
was in the
didn't.
end zone. I'm saying when he came down, he tried to come
He
down
was
with his
right.
toes and fell.
He was right there.
Why didn't he run?
I'm talking about
Watch
you.
his foot. Out.
Oh yeah. Come on, how you gonna do? How you gonna do a second effort?
See, 45 didn't turn around. Good enough.
Yeah. So why you on the block? You're Robbie Oops on the block again. Oh, they didn't make it.
Bruh. Oh my goodness. See, these just mistakes. It's just mistakes from Alabama.
So
Yeah,
they
it's
gonna
just-
go for
it-
the
it's
field
like-
goal, or-
I don't think there was a good defense. That was good defense.
Well, I
right there.
mean, like Bryce
yeah,
could have
Bryce, yeah, he
ran.
could have ran. Yeah, that was
Then
good.
what?
Nice way
happened,
to.
What happened
yeah.
before?
21, a big guy.
Something happened
As
before.
he came in at 400 pounds. I think some of you guys probably saw the viral video.
400 pounds. Golly. Looks like they got to delay a game
No, timeout.
or timeout.
Yeah, field goal. I think Alabama's going for the field goal when they come back.
Man, forget that, man.
Yeah.
Well, defense getting good enough rest though. That's all I care about. They got.
Hey, that's-
that last.
You got to feel good when you stop Bama that close to touchdown to force them to field goal.
I think Florida think they can win. I think Florida believes they can win. I think they came in
Yeah.
believing they can win. They've been guys been tweeting all week on Twitter, on social media, saying they've been ready for this game, asking is Alabama ready for this game. So
Miami
yeah,
saying the same thing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But Florida, Miami, different teams.
Florida.
It's SEC, man.
Yeah. And to be honest, this will be a huge win for Florida on the recruiting trail. I haven't talked about it yet, but this is a huge recruiting weekend for both schools. There's so many recruits in Gainesville this weekend for especially 2022 guys. You have 5-star Walter Nolan, 5-star wide receiver Evan Stewart. You have a couple of guys Alabama wants to flip from Florida in this 2022 recruiting class. Shemar James, 4-star linebacker. You have Isaiah Bunn, 4-star defensive back. So many guys inside the state of Florida. A guy we saw Thursday, one of the top quarterbacks in the 2023 recruiting class, Christopher Vizina. He's actually took a trip to Florida this weekend. So it's a huge recruiting weekend. Just a side note about the game and some of the impacts that it has. But this is a tough game. Challenge. You said it was going to be a challenging fourth quarter, John. It looks like it's heading that way.
Yeah, these are championship contenders from last year. Like it's not Miami. It's a different ball game, man. As we can see.
Yeah, the defense has to step up. The defense has not been reliable this whole second half. Alabama's defense has to step up. Pete Golding has to step up. The whole defensive staff has to step up on this drive.
Yeah,
A stop on this drive, stopping the Gators on this drive, and getting the ball back will most likely seal the deal for Alabama.
yeah.
Especially if they can score on that drive.
Welcome to the watch party, TDA watch party. If you're just tuning in, thank you for tuning in. We are here. Me, John Ivory, Justin Smith, scouting and recruiting analyst. My boy Matt is in here. We are watching Alabama versus Florida, 28-23 right now, fourth quarter. It is a very tight game here. Trying to see what's going to happen here.
But they went for it. You guys are in front of us. What happened? You guys are in front of us.
I don't want to know. I want to see it myself.
Consider subscribing as well.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Hit that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with Alabama football. That's what we do here.
They got a penalty. Alabama got a penalty. False start. It's so many false starts.
That's what I'm saying, man. These
But
mistakes.
at least you can kick a field goal now.
Yeah, 31-23.
Hey, they should have went for it.
Yeah, so
But I guess that's why
they
I'm
got the
not.
field goal. They got the field goal. Will Riker got it.
That's why I'm not the coach. I would have went for
Yeah,
it.
so of course Alabama was up 31-23, 8 points.
Field goal.
Yeah, Bryce Young getting coached up by Harmon, Wiggins, Nick Saban. Some miscommunication between him and Darian Dalcourt, it looks like.
They still talking about.
Trying to get their communication down.
Man, you too little be talking to me like that, homeboy.
You're all right. Hey, look,
Just do it right, man.
we got a
Gosh.
field goal kicker this year. So
Nice, Reichert. That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, we get the happy Nick Saban. We get the Nick Saban who coaching people up. I haven't seen
Yeah.
Bryce Young show that much emotion.
Yeah.
Like that intensity.
Hey, man. Yeah, I think Nick is gonna be proud of the team after this.
Yeah,
It's a tough game.
Yeah, if they can pull off the win, he's probably going to come into the press conference saying how proud he is of their team, overcoming adversity inside the swamp, young players. Of course, he's going to then he's going to get to the penalties, the missed tackles, and how they got to
Yeah.
continue to improve. I mean, I think that is the area where he thrives at, trying to be great. We won.
Yeah.
It was a tough matchup, but so many mistakes that we got to fix.
Yeah, he likes
And too,
tough
you gotta look at it
matchups.
Like this, you can consider this game Alabama having a bad game.
Yeah.
Drop passes, all the penalties, not tackling well, and we're still up by 8 points. So
Yeah. These games, Saban's more proud of them than like 56-0 games. The tough ones they can overcome in away games and tough crowds, big games, especially if this is Bryce's like big starting quarterback game. A lot of different factors in this game.
the home crowd advantage Florida has been the biggest one.
Yeah, man. That's all they hear. Hey, you suck, man. Hey. All kind of stuff. Senador says he's gonna go in on all of these Bama fans after the show when he calls in. He said he's making a list.
And checking it twice.
He's making a list, so we'll see after the game. We'll have Senador. Said he gonna snap.
Yeah, there have been several mental errors. Like a lot of you guys are saying.
18 plus
A lot of
20.
false starts.
Bryce Young looking mad.
Yeah, big.
Start running now.
Yeah, it's a big defensive series for Alabama. They have not looked great the last couple of drives in the second half.
Yeah. I think one more score for Alabama, people will be more at ease.
Well,
If they
we
can
get
stop
3
Florida.
now.
Yeah, if they can stop Florida and then get a score.
I think people
Pretty
get
much
eased with, 3
should
and
be
out
safe.
This drive.
Yeah.
You know, Florida's running good, so of course that's what they're going to stick to, and that's going to eat up a lot of clock.
hmm
So
D pass. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but D pass 869 going ham in the
4
chat.
tackles, bro. You just missed a tap, like.
They want Pete Golden fired. They want Bill O'Brien fired.
Got bad tackle at the second level at that linebacker position at that. Yeah, that's what I was talking
Emory
about.
Jones
You just see Malachi come down on a blitz, but he didn't get home. If you want to be that next guy at that next level, you got to get home.
Right.
Those same areas been
you
open all
you see
game.
it? Do you see it? I don't know. Maybe he was containing the quarterback. He was probably containing the quarterback. He didn't come out with much intensity. I don't. That was a bad contain too.
They parted the Red Sea for him.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
That's why they talking about Pete Golden, man.
I don't know what that play call was. That last
not
play.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm not sure what Malachi was on.
That's not Bama defense right there.
False start.
Is it false? Yeah, it should be false. I like both of them moves.
That was false start on the white. Good, slow down. Let them boys catch the breath. They need it.
Gucci Ty say, go back, Justin, go back and take a star off from the rankings. They'll be straight for the next game.
Alright, come on.
8 minutes left.
She got Drew Sanders lined up wide, protecting the flat.
Nice.
A great play by Will Anderson for Darian Mathis. Those plays have been far and few.
Yeah. That's the first sack.
No, I don't think that was a sack.
Mm.
It was just they just only
So there's no sacks today
Um,
on Florida?
said what now?
I think
No sacks today on Florida yet?
I think they got him a sack. I'm not sure.
twice.
And it's not many. So you got Drew Sanders lined out wide,
We need
protecting the
this.
flat. Another great play by Will Anderson. 2 great plays by Will
Nice.
Anderson. You need Will Anderson to step up right now.
Yeah.
Great play by Will Anderson.
Ooh, that could have been ended up good for that.
The Terminator.
Will Anderson doing it. All right, we just need this 3 and
Got
out.
3 and out.
Don't need no defensive breakdown from 19.
Got the spam coming in here now.
Are you trying to rep his trying to rep his stuff?
Bring it. Will Anderson came in free, but it
Short.
Wow.
Will Anderson stumbled a little bit. Did provide some pressure. They're in zone. That's why he's open. Malachi with the open field tackle. What a tackle by
He
Malachi.
didn't get that, man. He did not get that.
He stretched the ball after.
Whoa, that was a
Damn.
bad spot. Whoa, that was a bad. That's
He
a,
stretched that afterwards, man.
he ain't scratch it at all. Yeah, he must have. I ain't see him scratch it.
After he was down, he tried. Well, let me see.
I didn't see a scratch at all. There's no scratch when doing a play.
Watch this.
That I'm saying.
Oh, he scratched
Well, yeah,
it.
he did.
He scratched it.
He brought it back.
He should, you don't supposed to bring. He shouldn't bring it back.
Reese out, bring it back.
But yo, when you think about it, those one of those weird things where it's like
That's what they got a call to do.
yeah, it's over now. It's just play over.
They got a call to do.
Come on, man.
They-
Get him.
Yeah, Davis running with a lot of intensity.
Been letting him get up the middle all game. Bro, they should have reviewed that a little bit more than that.
Yeah,
See, they called him.
hey, oh, he says it's forward progression. See what I see Malachi Moore said. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Forward progression is forward progression. Like if the farther you went up, it don't matter if you went back. You went up. That's where you at. You at where you went up at.
Makes sense.
Well,
I guess it makes sense.
But Florida is moving its football. They almost in the red zone.
Appreciate y'all tuning in.
It may be one of those games. Whoever has the ball last wins.
Yeah.
But of course, Alabama
They can
is
still
up
stop
by
them.
8.
They can still possibly get a 3 and out here.
Nice play by DJ Dale.
I know y'all have a lot of opinions on this game. We will be taking calls after the game, so stay tuned. Stick around because there's a lot to say. There's a lot to say about this game.
Yeah, I think we learned. I see Dallas Turner in the game. That's a very interesting move. They got Dallas Turner in instead of Drew Sanders.
Don't you say?
I feel Dallas Turner is more of a better rusher than Drew Sanders is, but he dropped back to cover the flat and put him in space. Very interesting.
all right now.
Yeah, that's interesting too.
It's getting down.
Are we
to
get,
the-
are they going to keep Dallas? Is Dallas Turner staying in the outside linebacker?
So,
I wonder why they did that.
I think he's a better rusher. I feel he's a better rusher than. Yeah, I see that.
But they've been rushing and
Yeah, I think Dallas Turner's maybe a better rusher.
they've been rushing and letting them get either a running back off or a pass off. The DBs are not covering.
Yeah, it's one of those games. We need to be in the stadium to see some of this stuff. We can't see the camera angle. We can't see everything.
I need Steven to call in afterwards
Yeah.
and let us know something. Steve is in the press box, so he's there. He sees all this. Golly.
Touchdown, Pierce running the ball. Gators ain't going home without a fight.
Florida came to play.
There's some serious questions about this defense now.
I just gas. That's all.
I think it's gonna be some serious questions about this defense. Cause I think somebody said this earlier, some teams could be licking their chops watching the way Alabama's defense has played.
Yeah.
Hey, remember last week they gave up some big plays against Mercer.
All right.
I think Malachi got held a little bit on that play right there, but
They've been holding all game, bro. All game. If we go 2-point conversion, time will tell.
Man.
I don't
Hey.
think they. Yeah, let's see if they got it. This is 2-point conversion for the Gators.
Y'all score predictions.
Drew,
You try to walk them in?
no,
Assist them?
He tried
Nah.
to wait to the last
you
minute.
gotta wait till the last minute to pull it, but he didn't.
Right.
Yo, y'all been running it. I'm like, damn, man, that's the same play, man.
Hey, that's good.
You gonna run the
That's good.
same play? Yo, Drew Sanders basically tackled both of them.
He did.
Yo, Drew Sanders tackled both of them. Good play by
Come here.
Sanders.
That shit count as 2 tackles. Both of them was holding the ball.
Right. Double tackle.
Why the time still running?
Double key.
I probably gotta take that back.
Yeah, they're gonna take that.
Please
back.
reset the clock.
Yeah,
Why-
ESPN still got to stop where it's supposed to be.
Oh, we gonna get the time.
They allow 4 rushing touchdowns.
See,
3 minutes of play.
Got some stats right here too.
yeah. Bryce Young stats have not improved since the first half. Or what do you think? Look at his stats.
Hey, they think they're going on for onside kick.
Yeah, Bryce Young 22 for 35, 240 yards. 2
Yeah, I
touchdowns.
see. They show Trey Sanders. He does not look very happy on the sideline. I think some people were expecting Trey Sanders to get some burns, but like we said earlier, it looks as if Brian Robinson and Jace McClellan will get a bulk of the runs. We'll see what the Gators will do.
Okay.
I'm guessing. I'm not sure if they will onside kick it though. I think they will. I think they only have 2 timeouts. I think you have to onside kick it since you only have 2 timeouts.
Well, I feel like if they onside kick it, they're going to get it.
Yes, though.
Bama moves the ball in the
Yeah,
field
yeah.
goal range, so they're probably going to
They got an onside kick it.
boot it.
Welcome to the watch party.
Well, shit, our
Yeah.
defense ain't stopping them.
Yeah. Outside kick it.
If y'all just tuning in, thank you for tuning in. This is Touchdown Alabama with a watch party. We do this every game, every Bama game. Thank you for tuning in. It's getting down. Well, it is down to the wire. 31
Down to
to 29. Who expected this score with about 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I don't think no one got this close with the score prediction.
I thought it was gonna be close though.
I thought
I
about
didn't know
putting the
the
game
score.
close. Like my gut was saying, like put the game closer. But I had 41-20. I think everybody had around that same range. Everybody 48-24, 50-20s. I think most people were expecting Alabama's offense to come out on fire and continue to be on fire.
Yeah, they came out on fire.
Yeah. I thought they were going to come out a bit slow and then take off.
Yeah.
They did the opposite.
Consider subscribing.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
We give you Alabama football updates, news, notes, and information. Make sure you subscribe. Want to stay up to date. The best Alabama football coverage on YouTube. Check out touchdownalabama.com as well.
Update, Jeep update. Oh, yeah. What happened in the Ohio State game? I see Ohio State almost
They
got
win?
beat. The game's still going on. Whoa, that's another crazy game.
They got 12 minutes left. Tulsa can pull it off.
Yeah,
We're back.
Oh, they were fixing the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they had to fix that.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
They kicked it out. They kicked it. I guess. I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I might would have onside kick it, but I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, you just put Alabama's offense that much closer to the goal, so
And
I think it's a smart move to kick it off.
I think when you onside kick it, they would have gambled the game away. Like even if they don't get it, they know the game over. Most likely. But this.
There's still 3 minutes on the clock. You can get it 3 and out in that time.
I guess they gotta have confidence in their defense right here, because they haven't stopped
Man.
Alabama at all these last couple drives. This the hard selling point, not to do an onside kick. But Nick Saban's still
Trying to hold coach back.
I'm about to be on the field.
Ain't nobody making money off this game. All them score predictions wrong.
Yo, Florida ain't even start the clock. They ain't start the clock.
The clock man messing up. The clock person.
The clock ain't started. They said no, you should have onside kicked it. Damn, we gotta start the clock now, man.
That's why he was doing that. Somebody up there ain't paying
Oh,
attention.
that's why Nick was on the field. Nick knew something was going wrong.
They trying to cheat. Run the clock.
Run the Hey,
And he got hurt.
nah, man, they faking, bruh. LSU was doing this the entire time 2019.
Yo,
fake hurt.
I wonder when he got hurt. Did he get hurt like when they fixed
I have
the time?
no idea.
Right, exactly.
Oh, he said, "Oh, they fixed the time." Let me.
Let me. Cramp.
Yeah, they had the time signal. How you gonna tell me I'm not hurt? You can't feel my
Oh, they
pain.
hurt now, yo.
Yo. Start running and he ain't hurt. Get us. You can tell me. Look at you.
You can't feel my pain.
Body?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we got.
Also,
Yeah.
make sure y'all get the TDA app. The TDA app. The link is in the description. iPhone, Android. Get your breaking news, Alabama football breaking news, straight to your phone. Get that app today. Appreciate y'all hanging with us, man. We got 121 in the chat. Probably because the game is so close. But appreciate y'all coming in here. Make sure y'all chat it up. Want to see y'all chat. See y'all opinions and thoughts on this game right here. Mike Boyd was going on. Eric Thomas was going on. Jordan Randolph was going on. Drewski is up in here. Give us a chat. We'll shout you out. Appreciate everybody. Waiting to see what's going to happen. This is we have no idea how this game's going to turn out. We got 2:59 left on the clock, but the clock has been messing up. Whoever's operating it didn't move at all on this last play. They about to jump Nick Saban.
They'll never be able to ref in the United States again.
Yeah, Dan Mullen set that up. Look at him.
That's why he onside kick it. I got something else to work with.
They supposed to have 2 timeouts.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I thought they might would have onside kicked it, but I guess they believe their defense can get a stop.
I just making sure
Right
that
now anyway, ain't it?
Yeah, you're right. It's gonna run as soon as they blow the whistle.
Injury timeout.
Yeah.
All right, baby, here we go.
Yeah, you good.
Nervous.
Matt is sweating.
I think Alabama's in a good position. He's got to run the ball. You need a running back like Brian Robinson right now. You got the power back, downhill running back.
Run that clock if it's gonna move this time.
They got it. I think the injury timeout. I don't think it's moving this time.
Yeah,
Florida got an injury timeout.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that's why he was.
but they still supposed to run time on the clock but anyway. Like,
Yeah.
run them.
I don't think they're running it off. So I'm not sure what they're doing.
They ain't doing nothing
The
right
scoreboard is the CBS scoreboard. Scoreboard is not doing anything.
now. I like that run. B Rob, let's go.
The time is being kept by the official on the field.
Man, I don't like that. No.
How you gonna?
Come on, they trying to pull down there in Florida, man. What they doing down there in Florida, man?
Yeah, they do that sometime when they have malfunctions with the clock.
They covered the time up. It's gonna say 12 minutes when it come back. Watch.
Right.
They got a whole nother quarter.
It's
First quarter.
apparently it's 5th quarter.
Oh snap!
That's what I'm saying. Jordan Randolph. I ain't never seen nothing like this.
Yeah, I think they confused about the play clock. It looks as if Alabama offense
Man, what
wasn't.
they doing
I
down
don't
there?
think. I don't know if the play
Bruh.
clock is shown. I think they don't know what the play clock
They
is.
having play clock issues, man.
What's
right
what's the
now.
odds of having this issue at this
Exactly.
time
Exactly.
when this team is about to beat Bama's streak, win streak? Come on, man.
Hold the clock. Dan said, "Hold the clock."
But we up in here. Welcome to the watch party. TDA. If you're just joining, thank you for joining us. We're just chilling, watching the game. Alabama, Florida. You see it. It's a crazy game. It's really tight game here. Trying to see what's going to happen here. The clock's messing up. Everything's glitching out.
What are the odds?
The thing said it was 6th quarter. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, this is the worst possible time for a clock malfunction where you have to depend on the refs to keep the clock. The clock is so important. The clock is a huge proponent of the game right now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is not the best time for the clock to malfunction.
And watch. As soon as if Alabama lose, they know this play clock don't mess up. They
We got 132 in the chat.
Nah, bro, y'all got an extra 10 minutes on the clock. They get extra time to plan and stuff and get their defense rested. All right, there we go.
Now they're going to deflate the balls.
Plate gate.
Yeah, we also we will be taking calls after the game.
yeah. Game over.
Call in
Saying
number.
The game is over. I'm guessing Alabama picked up the first down.
Game over. They kept
Yeah,
it.
Alabama
they kept
picked
it
up the
31.
first down. See, now I'm like, why didn't you do the onside kick? I'm lost. The only thing Alabama need to do is pick up one first down. Like, why didn't you do the onside kick then? I'm lost on that. I would onside kick it.
Because it would have been.
B-Rob with the first down. Looks like the game is over.
Yeah, the game over now. They ain't got nothing they can do. Like, the game would have been over with the onside kick. If you don't get it, the game over. They win, but
Bama.
Right. And then you're that much.
Yeah.
Bama's that much closer.
yeah, I
Bama
think
won the
Bama
game.
wouldn't tried it.
Instead of them trying to eat clock, they're going to go down the field, get the field goal, set up the field goal position. So, you know.
They do have
Nick Saban is, you know,
Got
he's
him.
never been, like, his whole entire time, he's always, you know, take the football, you know, get the clock.
Florida got 2 timeouts.
It's hard. It's hard to.
They just completely covered the clock up.
It's over. You don't. You onside kick that. I mean, you don't get a ball to Alabama. You ain't stopped. You haven't stopped them. You show no proof that you can stop these guys. I wouldn't have no faith in my defense.
I've never seen it. I don't know.
Well, they got 3 straight. 3
Maybe I don't remember.
Yeah.
And they've been off the field a long time, so that's probably where his mind was.
They don't even got the time.
It gone. It probably over with now.
It's kind of weird.
What part of it?
That's just a clock situation. Maybe I'm tripping, but I don't remember ever seeing it.
I seen it in high school a lot. I think I've seen it in college a little bit. It happens in high school a lot. They just keep the time on the field, especially when it's the same situation. There's no some high schools do not have the funds to operate the scoreboard, but a lot of times they'll let the referee do it. But I noticed in games where I played where the referee was keeping the time, the game was over so quick. Like, man, you running the ball, man. You running the clock.
They got a stopwatch.
Yeah. It's stopwatch basically. Yeah.
That's it.
It looks like they got it back up. It said 58 seconds.
You think about how difficult that is. You running like you missing some seconds because you got to stop. You
got to watch the game.
Yeah, you got to make sure you call a flag. Oh, you got to control the clock too.
Right.
If you go over, you got to remember where it was.
Oh, hold on, wait, hold up.
Why they just can't show that time on the screen?
Right.
It could be a situation where I don't know.
The program froze up.
It looks like is the clock inside the stadium right? Is the clock inside the stadium? It has to be a CBS thing then.
Yeah, it's updating on the stadium.
So it's just CBS thing then.
Yeah.
ESPN was stuck for a minute too. 55 seconds.
Got 55 seconds.
You know, I don't think Saban's gonna be that mad about this one. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's a tough win early in the season. Hectic environment.
The penalties, he's gonna go off. He's gonna go off.
Oh, we're making a lot of penalties.
Because it wasn't like they were guaranteed touchdown catches anyway, you know.
Yeah.
You're right there to make the tackle.
Big play for Alabama right here. 55 seconds left, 3rd and 5.
If Florida didn't play tough, he probably would have been mad.
You got Robert Oots in the game this time in the I formation again. Oots getting real playing time.
McClellan.
They gonna let it run down to 10 seconds left.
It's working now.
Oh, he go.
When they saw Florida couldn't use their
Well, I guess that was Dan Mullen was thinking about, but you only got 10 seconds. I guess he was trying to say. I guess he wanted a chance on the back end.
Well, you all can start calling in now. The number is at the top right of your screen, 205-448-1358. You can call in, give your opinion on the game. What do you think about this game? Let us know.
Nick Saban
by calling that number. This is your chance to let the world know.
Yeah, I think even Garrett Daniels, he's talking about what we talked about. Nick Saban is going to be coming to the press conference saying he's proud of his team winning an early season game, hectic environment, SEC game, the number 11 team in the country, young quarterback.
Yep.
Still trying to learn your team's identity.
Yep. Exactly. There's a lot of factors that went into this. It was a tough, really tough game. Mentally tough.
And Nick Saban still has a lot to coach up. They have not played a full 4 quarters in a game yet.
Yeah.
I still think he can make that argument.
What I would do, you got 10 seconds. You can make a play go for 10 seconds.
We're gonna have Steven Smith calling in. to give us an analysis. Steven Smith is at the game.
Florida going to block it. They didn't get it. Burnip got it
James
off.
Burnip.
Oh,
Gonna be a punt. I mean, gonna be a Hail Mary pass, of course. I go with the flea flicker.
Flea flicker
I be going
always
the,
works.
The you know the one where you can throw the ball around.
Yeah. Flea flicker always works. Well, Steven said he will call in after the press conference, so we'll see if it will get him in.
Yeah, you gotta get to the press conference.
But we will be taking calls in a minute. But you can call in now.
I ain't gonna lie, but this game had blood pressure high.
Yeah, great game. We have been waiting to see a good game.
Yes.
It looks like Alabama
Say it's over.
is going to take the win here over the Florida Gators. Yeah, and we got Jalen Moody. Yo, Bill from New York is gonna love that last play.
Bama takes the dub, 31-29.
Yeah, be sure to call in.
We got some callers in.
Okay, ready?
That's just a hard place to play.
1 second, we'll get to these callers. Caller 1 is on.
Hey, caller, you're on.
Hello. What? Man, this is Tobias calling back in. Let's go! let's go. Let's go. So, listen, I'm watching the chat, and I wish we was all at a barbecue, and we could all be watching the game live, man. That would be bomb, because our comments would be in context and everything, you know. So it wouldn't seem like somebody was trying to down Alabama, nothing like that. It's just what we do as fans. But let me just say this, man. This was our first game this year. And that's the way I really got to see it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't play 4 quarters. And I don't know why we keep not listening to Saban. He's telling us the truth in the press conferences. But we keep wanting to deify these kids, these 19-year-old boys. And Saban is saying they need some work. It's a lot going on. And we're still saying, no, they're a 5-star. We plug and play. Well, you see what happened with the plug and play. Even the plug and play needs experience. And that stop on the goal line for the 2-point conversion, I mean, come on, man. You got to give it up. Drew Sanders, let's go. To'o, you know, he balled out. He's a hard player. My guy, I think it's Will in the chat. He was just saying, look, man, like, get out of that zone. I started seeing what he was talking about the zone. In terms of firing everybody, come on, y'all, slow down on the firing everybody, you know, because if you want to hold someone responsible at the end of the day, that's called Nick Saban. So, and ain't none of us talking about getting rid of Saban. So, man, I just think that this is a great win for us. It's the Ole Miss game from last year in my mind. And next week we have, another game that hopefully we can make some improvement until we get that Ole Miss and then that Texas A&M. And if you look across let me just say this: you look across, look at the scores, everybody, across the whole college landscape. So you also got to put that in context. You know what I'm saying? Teams that we thought was going to be beasting out ain't so much. Dan Mullen has played against Saban for a gazillion years, probably 12 years, 13 years. He still ain't won, but they know each other. So that makes sense that he would play Saban tougher than most people, just like Kiffin is going to play Saban tougher than most people. So anyway, that's all I got for you, man. I got to drop my last in the chat, but man, roll tide.
Yeah, roll tide to bias too. You and with Alabama defeating Florida today, Tobias made some good points. It was definitely a tough matchup. Drew Sanders played really well. I think CBS gave him the play of the game with that stop he helped Alabama make with that 2-point conversion. So it definitely was a tough matchup for the Crimson Tide.
Next caller here. They're on now.
Yeah, caller, you're on.
Yeah, this is Jimmy from Clayton. Going all right. I was
The third win.
Right. I was really hoping that I was going to have a different tone in my call after calling during halftime, but I'm just as frustrated as I was then. How do we come down from 2 seconds of a game where I would have really thought that we would have been able to figure it out in the second half? We scored 1 freaking touchdown, and we just let Florida just walk all over our defense. And that was the part where I just didn't understand, because I'm thinking that our defense was going to be the star of this team. And we just don't look like we have a freaking clue. You know, I'm on the Fire Pete Golden bandwagon. I'm driving the bus. I'm doing it. I've been trying to be supportive. I've been trying. It's time to get his butt out of T-Town. We're not going to win against Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin's going to put 55 points on us, and he's going to might do it in the first half. In the first half. Look what Florida's not that great, guys. I'm sorry, the Emory Jones guy, he played his heart out, hats off to him, but that game should have been over. Like I said, 4 touchdowns. We just don't look like a championship team. You can say that I'm just a prisoner of the moment, whatever you want to call it. But this team is not where things stand right now. Maybe after we get some kinks settled out against Southern Miss, but we go and play Ole Miss with Lane Kiffin, he is going to have I'm scared. I'm scared. I really am. Well, let me get one last positive thing. Roll Tide, we did get the win, but I just had to say that. I'm going to go and hang up and listen and see what else you got to say. Thank you for taking my call. Roll Tide.
Thank you so much for calling again. Callers, we're going to take a break here. We have Stephen M. Smith on the line coming to us live from Gainesville, Florida. Of course, he had an opportunity to watch the game in the press box and get an opportunity to get his take on the game. How's it going, Stephen?
Going good. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you pretty good, man. Of course, Alabama picking up their 3rd win of the season. What are your takeaways from this win over the Gators for the Crimson Tide?
Well, Justin and John, I'm talking about what a football game that was. We knew coming in that Dan Mullen was going to treat this like his Super Bowl, and he did. I mean, Emory Jones played his heart out. Florida nearly had 2 100-yard rushers in Jones and the running back Malik Davis, and just so many uncharacteristic plays by Alabama. Missed tackles, dropped balls, penalties, lack of toughness, lack of intensity. And this is kind of the reason why Nick Saban's been yelling and getting on these guys is this is a different team. You got to have the focus. You got to have the intensity. You got to have the effort. And while Pete Golding does have a role to play in the way the defense performed, a lot of this was just straight effort and straight will. Florida had more will. Florida had more effort. Florida had more dog in them than what Alabama's defensive front had in the game.
You said that Alabama lacked intensity and they lacked the intensity that Nick Saban wants out of his team. But what are some of the areas you feel that Alabama needs to improve on moving forward after watching this game, after watching Alabama compete in a hectic environment against the Gators? What are some areas that you feel the Crimson Tide really need to improve on moving forward?
Well, number one, Justin, just fundamental tackling. A lot of missed tackles, whether it was Jordan Battle or different players just not wrapping up on missing form tackles. That was an issue in the game. Also, just not getting that consistent push on the defensive line. I mean, just not getting the push that you normally want to see, get done there. So lack of tackling, that's got to pick up. got to get more of a consistent push there. On defense, that's got to pick up. And then the penalties have to be cleaned up also.
Well, thank you so much for asking our questions as always, Stephen. Is there anything else that you would like to add before you go? We know you have to get to the press conference.
Good game from Brian Robinson, man. I mean, the guy ran like he wanted the bad out there. So good game from B-Rob.
Well, of course, we thank Stephen for joining us, giving us his quick thoughts on the game there before he goes and covers the press conference, get some more information from Nick Saban about the Crimson Tide's win over the Florida Gators. We have Senator on the line again. Senator, of course, you saw the Crimson Tide defeat the Gators. You had a lot to say in the chat, and I'm pretty sure you have a lot to say right now.
I'm not gonna say a lot, bro. I was gonna go in on Philip Myers and D Spies and Will and High Power TV and John G. Yeah, I got a list. I really took a list down, but I'm gonna let y'all live because you know what? I look at football games on a different level, not just with Alabama football, but with football. When I watch teams that compete, that have the talent, I want to see what type of level they compete at. And Dan Mullen, I told everybody in the beginning of the game, Dan Mullen is a master schematic offensive coordinator. Lane Kiffin, he can scheme on the go. But Dan Mullen's scheme has been working for years, man. Dan Mullen's scheme has given Alabama football problems since his Mississippi State days. So y'all got to understand, Dan Mullen is familiar, just like Tobias said in the first quarter, he's familiar with Nick Saban. And the fact that Nick Saban is giving Pete Golden a chance to prove himself, Dan Mullen, he knows that. He's taking advantage of it. That's why you see in the second half, the play calling that offense, the offensive play calling that Florida was pushing out in the first half, they changed up in the second half. He already knew what Pete Golden was going to try to counter, and he kept trying. But luckily, we have the athletic balance, to make up for schematic mistakes. And I will say this, Pete Golden, he played it a little too safe in the second half. When we had them, I can't remember if that was in the first half or the second half. I got to go back and watch it. But when we had them on the 1 yard line, they drove it 99 yards on us. Pete, you should have been sending pressure. You should have been sending pressure from the jump. That's the only bad drive I see Pete calling that whole game. But even on that drive, guys were in place late in that drive and just was missing tackles. That is not on Pete Golden. Missing tackles is effort. You cannot coach effort. I tell my players every week, I can't coach effort. I cannot come out there and make the tackle for you. As good of a wide receiver and free safety and cornerback as I was, I cannot come out there and make that tackle for you, 15. You got to make that tackle for yourself. So at the end of the day, it's about what the players want. And today, I think the players see, hey, at any given day, somebody can challenge us. This media stuff, all this extra 5-star stuff, it don't matter. We got to come out here and do what coach says. What the coach, Pete Golden sat there and I seen him pull that whole defensive front to the side after the first drive in the second half. And he was ripping them guys in half. I have never seen Pete Golden that compassionate on the sideline. And guess what they turned around and did? Our front three did a great job with all the holding that was happening on that front line. They did a great job in that second half. We just didn't get the call. And I believe that's going to help us grow because guess what's going to happen next game? When we have to play against a Kentucky or Auburn or one of those teams that keep us in the game, late in the game, Texas A&M. Guess what's going to happen? When our D-line is getting held in them first 2.5 seconds of the play, guess what they're going to do? They're going to be like, shoot, I already know I'm going to get held. So I'm going to go ahead and push to the 4 seconds. And when they push to the 4 seconds, that's when we're going to get that pressure. And y'all got to also understand, guys, this is our first real game of the season. Our defense shows some resilience, shows some maturity. That defense shows some maturity. The offensive line grew up this game. We didn't give up a turnover. We didn't have not one offensive turnover. We forced a turnover. That was the game. That's all we needed. If you can do that in every game, I don't care who it is. If you can force a turnover and keep from giving up turnovers, you will win the game. You have a better chance of winning the game than the other team. So fans, be fans. I'm going to laugh at y'all when y'all tripping, especially with my boy Gucci Tide. Boy, I know that drink will hit you, boy. Hey, chill out, man. Let's save and handle this, man. We got this. It's a reason why this man got 5 natties. six natties under the belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reason why he doing this. It's a reason why Bill O'Brien is here. Y'all gotta understand, there's no reason to expose everything. UGA is waiting for us. If Florida mess around and beat UGA, I guarantee you we blow Florida out by 3-4 plus touchdowns next time we see them. I guarantee you. But UGA has a problem because they see that Florida can go against an elite defense, a defense that held teams to only one score the first couple weeks of the season. So, man, just calm down. And Tobias, man, my boy, you on point. Will, you on point. Hey, keep what y'all doing up there in that CDA, man. Hey, Don, Justin, my surprise guest, I seen you over there. You was eating them, whatever y'all was eating. That junk was good because you was smashing at the beginning of the show. But keep doing what y'all doing, man. Much love to the CDA fam. Hey, we out of here. Roll Tide, man. 3-0.
Thank you so much for the call, Senator. We have another caller on the line. Caller, you are live on the show. How's it going on? What are your feelings about Alabama picking up their third win of the season over the Florida Gators?
I got to tell you, man, that felt like a loss to me. And I hear everything your boy was saying about how Dan Mullen was this great offensive coordinator and he knows Alabama, but he's 0-11 against Alabama now. And I get it. I hear him say, yeah, you can't coach effort, but when you being put in bad positions all game, it's a little different. On defense, Pete Golden, I hate to say it, he sucks. He sucks. I mean, it's been like last year, it sort of got wiped under the rug or brushed under the rug because the offense was so good. But this year, just don't know. It ain't the same offense. And sometimes we're going to have to rely on that defense. With the talent we have on defense, and there's no reason no team should run for over 300 yards against us. There's no reason for that. I'm sitting here just screaming, bring the safeties down in the box. Bring the safeties down in the box.
Another call on the line, John.
Yeah, we got another call.
Yeah, we have another caller on the line. You are live with us here. After the post game of our watch party, watching Alabama take on the Florida Gators. What are your feelings about the Crimson Tide performance against the Gators today?
Man, what's going on? It's your boy Scooby Lou from the NO, the third boy, that man know you're still home of the soldiers, baby. Hey, I just want to tell all the Roll Tide Nation, hey, a W is a W. Calm down. We got another win. 19 on the way. Back-to-back national championship. Yeah, I know it was a struggle win, but it's sometimes that happens in the championship season. It's early in the season. Everybody relax, calm down. It's all right. N.O., baby, I'm partying tonight. I got it on the grill. I'm chilling. Roll Tide, roll, baby.
Yo, the Alabama fan has a lot of
Scooby Lou.
yeah, he brings a lot to the table. Thank you so much for the call. A lot of Alabama fans have different opinions about the game today. Some people are on the fire. The coordinators train. Others are saying relax. It's third game of the season, first big test for Alabama. So I think it's a lot to take away from the game. I think Steven talked a lot about some of the things that really stood out about the Tide's performances. A lot of mental errors, things that Alabama needs to fix, things that Nick Saban talks about when he's saying that the Crimson Tide need not to be complacent, needs to stay focused. When he does not see the energy early in the week during that Mercer week, this is when it shows. But I think his press conference is going on right now, most likely. But I think he's going to say that he's proud of his team. He's proud of the effort that they showed. I think it is a lot to be proud of in terms of what they were able to accomplish today. But they do have a lot of room to grow. And Matt, you have another call.
Well, no, I was gonna see Matt. You got any closing remarks?
Closing remarks. Hard-earned win today. We were tested. That we definitely were tested. I want to point out, one of the things we need to look at, everybody said, oh, what's wrong with the defense? Pete Golden this, Pete Golden that. These boys played. They held Florida to 4 and 12 on third down conversions. And, with the way Florida was running the ball, man, that's pretty good in my book. 245 rushing yards. Hey, that's a lot to give up, but to hold them to 4 and 12 on third, we got to look at things like that. When it mattered, that's when they, stepped up and played, and they shut them down on the 2-point conversion and everything. Held them to a field goal. They first drive down the field. So we made stops where they counted. And we were able to come out with the win. Offense didn't perform too good. 3 straight 3-and-outs before the half. Didn't come out and play as we would like them to play. But they came out and they did what they needed to do to get the win. It was hard earned. Florida played, and Bama made mistakes. But like I said, they showed the grit.
Yeah, it's definitely a game people can talk about for a while, all week. There's still a lot to say, still a lot to rewatch and talk about. Definitely Monday on Steven's show, we will definitely be talking about the game. And we will have – well, no, there wasn't any injuries, was it?
No, I don't think so. We'll just have updates from the game.
Yeah, there's no emergency updates to get to after this one, but definitely Monday, tune in to In My Own Words at 6 p.m. And thank you for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and end the stream. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for all the support, the chats. We will be here again next Saturday for the game. As always, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Anything last words y'all want to say?
Always subscribe to TouchdownAlabama.com. We have a lot of great recruiting information, a lot of great recruiting videos heading to Touchdown Alabama pretty soon. Alabama fans definitely want to be excited about that. But as always, subscribe to TouchdownAlabama.com. Subscribe to the YouTube page, like, comment, turn on all notifications.
Download the app.
Yeah, download the app as well. So breaking news notifications can be sent to your mobile device.
Yes, sir. Get the app, and we will see you on